Alright. It's time to stream. We got more story to do. We are back in whatever this game is. I can't think of it. Honkai Star Rail. There we go. My brain broke there for a second. Anyway, so back onto the story of this, and I'm pretty sure the next part of this is all about Blade. And I know that he's trying to pass away, and it hasn't been working out for him, so we're going to see if it actually works. Anyways, on to part 9 of Planarcadia's story. Wow. Okay, that is actually more parts than I thought that there would be. But here we are. Anyways, I am Kiwi and Terra is your imaginary friend VTuber, and here we go. Alright. What's going on, March? Let's see.
You're back.
Yeah, I'm back.
The incident that happened at Full Wish TV is causing a huge stir. Come watch the news.
Hello, everyone! Welcome to our brand new segment, the Phantom Moon Brief. I'm your host, Poofy.
Hi, everyone. This is your old friend, Snowy.
Well then, as the Phantom Moon games reach a boiling point, and for reasons that need no explanation, we are now joining Duo Mention TV to bring you live coverage of the latest and most critical news updates.
Alrighty.
Yes, we are. And after the director of Full Wish TV and sponsor of the Research Society of Happy Smiles, Full Wish announced that she was joining the Phantom Moon Games. That terrifying tragedy of 15 years ago once again swept through the psionic game.
The supplicant debate, slated to take place at the Seafeld TV tower, was cut short when out-of-control Imagine known as Joy Ascendants appeared suddenly and launched an attack. This Imagenesis plague centered on Seafeld City spread rapidly. Even Full Wish herself turned into a monster atop the Seafeld TV tower.
As of the latest reports, nearly 200,000 human and Imagine inhabitants across Planarcadia have been affected by the plague. Countless individuals are injured or missing, and total losses are estimated to have reached 8.6 billion credits. And in a chilling echo of the bloodstained games 15 years ago, footage left behind by Full Wish points to the disaster as the work of supplicants from beyond the sky.
Okay. We fixed the problem. We didn't cause the problem. Alright?
She
Just so we're
identified
clear.
the culprits as the famed cosmic hero, the trailblazer of the Astral Express, and the wanted criminal, Stellaron Hunter Blade, claiming they were responsible for the tragedy.
We're not. No. Incorrect.
But a spokesperson for the Department of Aberration Defense said the disaster was planned and executed by Full Wish herself through her organization, the Research Society of Happy Smiles. They added that the investigation will continue and the organization will be shut down.
Okay, that is actually correct.
Oh, how familiar that sounds. 15 years ago, they made the same excuses. What is the real story behind this? The Phantom Moon Brief will continue to keep you updated.
Over 500 years ago, a prophet made a prediction. In year 1999, a terrifying devil will descend from the sky. Will this prophecy come true? Can Planarcadia safely make it through this crucial year? We will have to wait and see. Shame on them. How can they just say things like that on TV when it's not even confirmed? And the internet is flooded with fake news about you too.
Not surprising.
Also, those two hosts, weren't they from Full Wish TV? They were spreading nasty stories about you on the news before. And now look, they've immediately jumped ship after what happened to Full Wish.
Again, I'm not overly surprised. I mean, it is pretty classic, not gonna lie.
Ever since coming to Planarcadia, nothing surprises me anymore.
It really shouldn't. We've seen and done a lot.
I'm happy you made it back safely. But somehow, you just don't seem quite the same. Oh no. You're trying to grow up and leave me behind. Don't tell me you're becoming the next Don Hung.
I don't even know what that means, but okay.
No. Is this what it takes to become a hero?
I mean, is it bad to turn into Don Hung?
If you're all grown up and serious. We just can't click like we used to anymore.
We can still click. Why wouldn't we be able to click?
Oh, right. Tell me about what happened at the TV tower. I've heard Don Hung and Sunday's side of the story, but I haven't heard yours yet.
We tell March 7th about everything in the battle at Seafeld TV Tower.
So, Full Wish had people undergo the happiness surgery to implant Shuhu's flesh into their bodies, and that ended up causing this disaster?
In short, yes.
And you guys stopped the mutation from spreading, but all you managed to do was to temporarily seal Shuhu's flesh inside Blade?
Yep.
Then you mentioned that Nessia, the one we met at Star Rail Fest, is actually the Phantas Moon Games arbitrator? No wonder she could draw a mask for you.
Yep.
And she also asked you to go deep into the world in Canvas to warn... who was it again?
Graphia.
Who is that?
They are related to Himiko.
Yes, Graphia, Himiko's ancestor. She's an artist from 1,000 years ago.
Himiko's ancestor? She's still alive? Wait, that's not even the most important part. Nessia asked you to warn Graphia that the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, is back? Why does the Express have such bad luck? By this point, whenever we go on vacation, I'm always ready to deal with random problems. But running into another Lord Ravager while on vacation? This is way over the line. A Lord Ravager, Evanessia's request, Shuhu's flesh and Blade's body, and the unfinished Phantas Moon Games. Suddenly, there are so many things to deal with.
Yeah, there's quite a bit.
Feels like we're juggling a bunch of eggs all at once. One slip, and it's all gonna go splat. Are you okay?
I'm okay. I'm okay.
I wish I were as calm as you. I'm gonna go take a minute and collect myself.
Sounds good. You do that, March.
So many things to deal with right now. Oh, what should I do next?
I think you should rest for a minute or so, and then we can do things. But that is probably not going to happen.
I've had a long day. I should just get some rest.
Oh, hey, you agree. All right. We can take a rest. The sofa with a plush velvet surface like a cradle. The moment you sit down, you practically melt into it. And me sleeping. The static from the news broadcast, March's relentless questioning, the looming presence of the Lord Ravager, the dangerous flesh writhing on Blade's body, the future of the Phantas Moon Games, and all these tangled problems had knotted themselves into one chaotic mess. What can you do? You're just a poor little raccoon. You want to unravel the mystery, but now you're tangled up in its threads. You struggle uselessly for a bit, then give up, letting fatigue sprout your eyes into darkness. And I'm asleep.
Shh, Welt. She's tired. Let her sleep.
Please do. You never know you could sleep this much. Oh, hello, Himiko.
You're obviously tired. I never thought this vacation would become the prelude to yet another major war.
Yep. Shouldn't be surprised as a nameless, though.
From our very first steps, trouble has always followed the nameless. But this is way too much.
Look at you now. It takes me back to when I first got the Express running again. Aside from Pom Pom, I was the only crew member on board. Constantly stretched thin and feeling out of my depth. all I could do was note every problem in the navigation log one by one. A world's coordinates that needed an update. A glitch in the Express's warp system. The notes were as dense as the coordinates on the astral charts, leaving me completely overwhelmed. Back then, I never imagined the Astral Express would one day have to face a Lord Ravager. But strangely, now that the time has come again, I'm not panicking at all. Come to think of it, it's because of you. Because of all of you. Along the way, we have defeated 2 Lord Ravagers.
And now we got another one.
The Nameless who guided me before I set out once told me, keep moving forward, and the obstacles that once felt impossible to conquer will soon be behind you. And along the way, you'll find companions who are just like you. I've seen you grow through the Phantom Moon games, becoming someone others can trust and lean on. And I heard the declaration you made atop the tower. I'm truly proud of you.
Thank you.
That's why I want to share a story from the past with you. A promise from 15 years ago.
Is it about how Himiko got on the Express?
I promised someone that when the moon over my hometown was full again, I would go back to see her. To let her know I had made the most of this borrowed life, and found companions I could trust with all my heart. I want to share this story with you all. The story of how my journey began.
Alright. How come you never mentioned it before, though? Not a good time?
Because it's a long story, filled with many memories of my past. I'd also like to invite you all to the place where I repaired the Express, and tell you everything, bit by bit.
All right, it's a deal. When I return from the world in canvas, you can make us, let Shush make us some coffee. Then we'll settle in and listen to your story.
Speaking of the world in canvas, March told me about what Evanesia said to you. Evanesia's request was not made lightly, and she was worried for a reason. Silverwolf saw that Lord Ravager in action too. According to the records from the databank and the IPC's investigation, Asat Pramad's campaigns often span centuries, and the planets he targets all end up destroyed in freak accidents, leaving their surfaces covered in only smiling faces. 1,000 years ago, my ancestor Graphia created the world in canvas. If that was to resist Asat Pramad's invasion of Ahatopia, then could this disaster unleashed through the Phantom Moon games be the prelude to his next invasion?
That's what it sounds like. Anyways, where do I begin?
Good question. As for who in Planarcadia knows Graphia and the world in canvas best, it's probably Pearl. She was sent here by the IPC. She should have some clues to guide us in the right direction. By the way, General Yao Guang is here. She says she wants to talk to you in private.
Good news, probably?
I'm not sure if she comes with good news or bad news. She brought a little gift from the Cienjo, though. Mung bean soda.
Oh.
Go talk to General Yao Guang, then. Don't keep her waiting. After that, come to the party car and fill us in on your next move.
Alright. Hello, Miss Yao Guang.
Nice to meet you, Ishvara. I always thought that the arbitrator, Evanesia, would step in and punish Fullwish for the disaster she caused. But, to my surprise, it was you who defeated Fullwish. In my capacity as an Arbiter General, I extend my deepest gratitude to you for halting the plague and sparing countless lives from suffering.
You are too kind.
What I am about to tell you is something Evanesia risked breaking the rules to share with me. Please keep it a secret. Not a word of this leaves the Express.
Oh?
Sealed within Ahatopia's core is Ouroboros, the Veracity.
I mean, what is that?
Wait, you've never heard of the Veracity before?
No.
Come to think of it, they must be unfamiliar to most people. They were supposed to be recorded in the list of arch-enemies as an author of calamity. They are an ancient god of desire and consumption. An eon that evolved from a leviathan.
That's not good.
But they disappeared so long ago that the Cienjo Alliance never witnessed any of their deeds. And they were never recognized as an author of calamity. Well, they need no such title anyway. Beast of Calamity. Star Devourer. Void Maw. Just hearing these names, one can imagine what kind of monstrosity they were. A vast, writhing form whose slightest movement could crush entire planets, before swallowing what remained into an insatiable abyss. Rumor has it, they were last seen during the era of the Swarm disaster. They were hardly there to aid the Swarm, but rather to attend a cosmic-level feast, in which the Swarm served merely as appetizers, and the planets they passed were devoured as the main course. No one expected them to be here of all places, sealed away on this very planet, after vanishing for years.
I mean, is it still alive?
The true situation remains unknown. But with this information, we can understand why Asat Pramod set his sights on this world. Aren't you a little afraid, facing a huge disaster like this?
I mean, I've been through things, alright? Not like it's bad, but like I've seen things, I've experienced things. I've seen things that are pretty bad.
That's impressive, Ishvara. No wonder you survived the calamity of Iron Tomb.
Yes.
Fortune follows when fate hits its lowest ebb. Every crisis comes with an opportunity. Now that we know a force capable of devouring stars is deep in slumber at this planet's core, perhaps we could make it devour the problem inside Blade's body. It might just be a risky path worth taking.
I just adjusted my mic, so it shouldn't be any different. Does it sound different now that I'm like speaking again? Looks like, yeah, my settings have the correct mic and my mic is doing the thingies. Let me see. Just double check that my mic is in the correct. Yeah, my mic is. Let me hook it up. I'm only in your left? I don't even know how to control both ears. Yeah, I have the right mic actually plugged in and everything. I don't know why I am not in both of your ears and only in one of your ears. That is really weird. Yeah, that's correct. That's correct. That is really weird. Maybe the left side of your headphones are like working and your left side is good, but maybe the right side needs to be charged. I know some headphones are like that where it's charged like both sides, something like that. It's not one of those, is it? Do I have a webcam plugged in? Well, yeah, I have a webcam. Because how is my face not gonna be moving? That is so weird. Hold on. I do have a webcam, however, it doesn't take audio. Only takes, it's like just a camera. Let me see. Back to that. Yeah, the webcam I have is for face movement. So it's actually not hooked up at all in any of my settings for taking any audio. So like, that's just like really weird that only one of your... Hold on, I'm like messing with the setting on my actual camera itself. Or not camera, microphone. See if by any chance okay, that might work. That might do it. I'm not sure if it will. Podcast. Yeah. That's turned off. Yeah, I don't see anything here that's odd with my mic at all. Like, I haven't even touched my mic settings from this stream to last stream. It's weird. Is it a little bit better, or is it still kind of broken? Okay, yeah, that's really weird. Because I have literally not touched any settings with the mic at all. I was actually gonna update it pretty soon though, just to make it so that it's a bit crisper, but... Yeah, that is really weird. That it's just like... only on one side of the headphones or microphones or whatever phones you got going on there. All the phones. Okay. Well, continue with the story, since we have all kinds of problems happening here.
Blade has agreed to my proposal and will venture into the world in Canvas to seek out the veracity. From what I've heard, you are going there as well?
Yes, I have to go find ancestors.
I cast a divination, and the hexagram shifted between the marsh and fire trigrams, yielding the judgment. Heaven and earth are separate and apart, but the work which they do is the same. In other words, though your paths may differ, they are destined to intersect.
Yeah, okay. Wait a second. I do see something weird. Hold on. I'm seeing some like little bars go up and down, and I'm wondering. Hold on. Wait a second. I want to see if I can fix this. Like, now I'm being stubborn because I actually now want to get this like working correctly, because now I'm like, wait a second, I see something and I don't know if it's right. Maybe it is it? Nope, that didn't do it. Hold on. Yeah, that's so weird. Like, I think I see the problem, but like, it won't let me like fix the problem. Okay. I'm gonna mess with this, like, after the stream. Because that is... I think I see the problem, but, like, if I try to do anything, it, like, doesn't let me do anything. Alright. I'll fix that for next stream. Because I think I see it. But if I push anything, it doesn't do much. So I will fix that. Yeah, it's holding back the solution. They won't let me, like, fix it right now for whatever reason. It's really weird. But I think I see the problem. It just is like, nah. Oh well. Okay, well I'll fix that later. Anyways. Let's see. Alright, so is this gonna be the Blade's funeral?
A funeral? Or an adventure? Will it be a battle with only a 1 in 10 chance of survival to tear away Shuhu's flesh from his body and eliminate the Xianzhou's arch enemy? Or will it be a journey in which he settles all grudges and never looks back? It all depends on how he perceives it. Blade agreed to my proposal, even though that little Stellaron hunter girl wouldn't stop objecting.
Oh. Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yes, you're talking about Silver Wolf. Are you betting everything on me again? Is that how this is going?
No, I don't see it that way.
Okay, then how do you see it?
We are not chips laid on a gaming table, nor dice tossed at someone's whim. We trust in people, in ourselves, and in those beside us, knowing they can change the course of even the most desperate battle. That belief is what gave you the strength to overcome Fullwish. It is also the only reason I stay for this world. My purpose has never changed. I am going to draw the elation into my divination, and overturn a fate marked for great woe. I have a plan for how to handle Asat Pramod if he strikes unexpectedly, but I still need more hands to make it work.
So it looks like the Phantasm Moon games will have to come to an end.
What miracle could cap off these games better than a finale that humbles a Lord Ravager? It will be a tribute to the elation. The shadow of the Lord Ravager looms, and from here on, everyone must carry their part of the burden. I will take my leave first.
Okay. I can't accept the microphone not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So this entire conversation, I've been trying to figure out why the microphone is not microphoning properly. Hold on. I am being stubborn and I'm gonna fix this because it's gonna bother me the entire time anyways. Hold on. Let's see here. Well, that's not the problem. I'm being stubborn. Let me be stubborn. Because I do not want to accept this. And I don't even, like, half the time, like, things will happen. And I have no idea why it happens. Like, my chat box, for example. Like, it, the chat box fixed itself today. And I don't have an explanation as to why it fixed itself. It is very confusing to me. And... like, yeah, like there are things where like I have no idea how it fixed itself, and then other times it's like, okay, that's interesting. Hold on, I may have fixed it actually somehow. 1 second. Alright. Is this working better? I don't know if this works better because... or if there's no, sound at all. Because there should be sound. Alright. Technically, should do it. Alright, it is fixed. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know what fixed this. So I have my headphones in here twice. And so I just muted the janky version of it, which I don't even know how it got janky in the first place. And then I just turned on the second version, which I don't even remember why I put it there. But it's there. And for some reason, that's not jank at all. Alright, well that's weird. I'm just not gonna... I'm gonna leave that be. Probably jank itself at some point, and I'll have to fix it again, just like my chat box. Anyways, okay. Now I can really focus on the story. I did not want to leave that by itself, otherwise that was gonna bother me the entire... Okay. Here we go. I might have to make sure that the actual settings on that version, though, at some point, is correct, because I don't know if it's like... I had to set up some like noise gate settings and whatnot on the other version that's now janky, so I can stream at some point and see if it sounds good or what, because I'll probably have to fix some settings. But no time for that. Got people can hear on both ears and...
Before I set out, I still want to say a few words to everyone.
It kind of feels like I'm fixing the problem. Honestly, I feel like that's fun.
What are they all up to over there?
Oh, there you are. We were waiting for you.
Oh, what are y'all doing?
We're here to celebrate the Astral Express making it through another trial, of course. Pom-Pom's heard all about your latest adventure.
It's a modest celebration, but a meaningful one. You stopped Full Wish's scheme, and that is no small achievement. Regardless of what the people of Planarcadia or the media may say, we raise a glass to you.
Exactly. You knocked out the mastermind behind all those creepy whatever their name is. I didn't get to see it myself, but Don Hung described it for me. You killed it!
Your victory gave Blade a chance to free himself from Shuhu's flesh. Thank you.
With a Lord Ravager looming on the horizon, everyone will soon be heading off on their own missions. Before that, it felt right to have a small gathering like this.
Feeling that Sunday?
Now, let's make a toast. Here's to everyone who fights to protect this Arcadia.
Yeah, I didn't like the creepy joys either. They had some problems. They had some real big problems.
And here's to all of us. The Lord Ravager can throw whatever he wants at us. But I know the Astral Express will keep streaking across the stars.
Alright. To all of us.
Thank you. All of you. Having you by my side is what gives me the courage to face the future. I'll carry this strength with me through the rest of this journey.
Cheers.
Alright. Blink the drinks. Finish the drinks and we enjoy a brief moment of respite, and then we got problems to solve.
There you are. March and I were talking about you.
Yes. What about?
You, me, and March. The three of us.
Exactly. The power trio of this express.
This trip to Planarcadia is the first time we weren't necessarily working together toward a common goal. You dove into the Moon games. I crossed paths with that relentless old friend and foe again. As for March, well, she spent her time wandering and eating. Her perfect little vacation.
Wait, hold up. How come all I get is wandering and eating? I grabbed plenty of comics as well. I call it cultural exploration. With a little extra time for me to recharge, of course. Right?
Now that we're having this little break, it hit me that I might have neglected you and March.
Man. We are peers. Oh, wait.
Well said. This vacation has expanded my horizons. And my stomach capacity.
Blade has accepted General Yao Guang's proposal. Perhaps he has finally moved on from past grudges and that abundance curse, and is now ready to do something for himself. It's going to be a path fraught with danger, so I had hoped to accompany him for a bit longer, but he refused. From now on, I will turn my attention to this world.
And do next.
Mr. Yang and I have been asked by General Yao Guang to help with setting up some defensive formations.
I've got work to do too. Mr. Ashvale wanted someone to accompany him to the tavern to investigate clues about Asat Pramod. Yours truly figured she'd been resting long enough, and it was time to stretch her legs. So I volunteered.
Splitting up again, though.
No problem. When you come back, you have to share everything you saw in the world in Canvas.
Alright. What is it, Sunday?
Did you need something?
Yeah.
I need a break. I felt worn out ever since coming back from Seafeld TV Tower. Right now, it feels like I'm back in Oak Manor's banquet hall. At those parties, no matter how tired I was, I'd have to clutch my glass and smile, keeping myself calm. Mr. Yang insisted I should get a full day of sleep, but I didn't want to miss the chance to toast with you all.
Sleep now. After this. Thank you for being with us on this journey.
I should thank you for letting me embark on this journey.
I think Mr. Yang.
Oh, it's you! Pom-Pom heard you've got a solo mission coming up. Be safe, will you? Safe trip! Pom-Pom will take good care of the Express while you're away.
But I need to speak with Mr. Yang.
I heard from Sunday about how the televised debate went.
Yeah, I was something.
We won this battle because of you.
Everything okay on the Express?
When the televised debate began, a crowd outside the station gathered to protest the Astral Express and nearly broke through the barricades. But the moment the Joy Ascendants appeared, they scattered without a second thought. I guess people know deep down which is more dangerous, a made-up villain or an actual threat. But I am more concerned about you.
Me?
I've seen the footage of your fight with Fullwish. When you returned to the top of the tower, an enormous surge of power seemed to erupt from you. It reminded me a lot of when I saved you at Herta Space Station. Did you tap into the power of the Stellaron?
Maybe.
The Stellaron can be awakened by a wish, but its immense power always has a way of warping reality. As the wave of wish power surged toward you, it brought hope and blessings, but also dark intentions and malice. What might it do to the Stellaron? We have no idea.
Do I think Pom Pom does this thing? I'd say probably Pom Pom does. Like, Pom Pom does a lot to keep the trains, like... So I would say Pom Pom probably. Pom Pom's on top of pretty much everything.
Be careful with this power you have, no matter how tempting it may seem.
Hey!
Just in time. I've talked to Madame Pearl. She will handle all the arrangements for your passage, so you can enter the world in Canvas to find my ancestor Graphia.
Alright, I set off.
Actually, I hoped you could take some time to rest first. Once you've fully rested, you may make your way to the dock in Seafeld City. Madame Pearl has a special ship waiting for you there. It will take you to the border between this world and the world in Canvas, a place known as Inkford Hermitage. That's your final stop before entering the world in Canvas, a place to gather your supplies and rest up before you set out on the journey ahead. I know you'll have to go alone this time, but I don't think it'll be dangerous. After all, that realm was created by Graphia, my ancestor. The thought of it makes me feel calm, in a strange but comforting way. If you get to meet her, please give her my regards.
No.
I am indeed quite curious. I'd love to see this ancestor of mine for myself, and hear her story in her own words. But someone must stay here and keep watch. Madame Pearl wishes to confer with me and General Yao Guang about our next steps in dealing with Asat Pramod. So I'll be entrusting this mission into the world in Canvas to you. Go ahead. Set out once you've rested up. I'll be here with Welt and the others, awaiting good news from you.
It's a little weird to West with none of the other characters, really. That's a little weird.
In other words, that woman wants you to take Shuhu and jump straight into the Veracity and leave the rest to the Eon's stomach acid?
It's looking like.
And this is between me and him, right? Why are you tagging along?
Where's what he does?
Relax. I'll say my goodbyes and be gone. A dignified funeral, If you ask me, this ending is indeed grand enough.
I don't care about any of that. There's only one thing I care about. Does he have to die?
Here's a piece of advice, little cub.
Oh! Maybe I don't remember her when my... It's because she looked a little different at the time. Yes, her name is Silverwolf. She is a Stellaron Hunter. She is a pro gamer, Stellaron Hunter, and I'm pretty sure she's an Emanator as well. Also, huge hacker. Well, you can kind of tell by looking right at her that she's a hacker as well. But, yeah, she's a really cool character. I'd say she's probably one of the smartest characters in the game. So, which probably is not really surprising. She's the first 5-star I ever pulled. She was the second 5-star, had a banner in. So, a little cool history about her. We got to be introduced to her from the beginning. Honkai. Yeah, she's really cool.
Whether he lives or dies is his choice. That's the one thing you don't get to decide for him.
It has landed.
What?
Nothing.
just a seabird landing on the rocks. A blade forged of mortal steel cannot sever an undying fate. If Shuhu is to be put down, the options are few, and that Leviathan is one of them.
In time, people will say this. The culprit of the Juming gave his life for the greater good, and plunged into the abyss alongside the abomination.
I'm not as noble as you make it sound. Many years ago, you invited me to join the Galaxy Rangers. I refused for one reason.
And what would that be?
I'm a petty man. I was never born to carry some greater good. This is between Shuhu and me. Nothing more.
Can't argue with that. A Galaxy Ranger through and through. Well then. I won't say anything more.
Blade, you sure about this?
For years, death has clung to me like a curse, etched into my bones. If there is a chance to make a god feel the same pain, I would do it. Even if this body is reduced to ash.
Power Rangers? I would say the Galaxy Rangers are really interesting. We've met 4 of them. Mr. Chompers. We have Acheron. We have... Cowboys. Boot Hill. There we go. His name's Boot Hill. We have Rappa. So they're not like the Power Rangers necessarily. They're a group of powerful things. One of them is an Emanator. Know that. Been confirmed. Yeah, they're not quite like Power Rangers. Already seen the Power Rangers, and most of them got eaten by Mr. Chompers. So we don't. They're mostly gone, except for one. Still have one power. And he's doing his best.
As for everyone else, there's no need to drag them into this. We'll proceed as Yao Guang proposed. Bury Shuhu at the end of the world in canvas, taking me with him, and let the veracity dissolve us both.
Mr. Chompers let out Big Chompers. And Big Chompers ate. Had to be. They had the happiness surgery. About what happens to them. Does not go. There's all kinds of things wrong with the happy people. Yes.
Take care.
How about you stay as well? You might as well see it through to the end with us.
Planarcadia has bigger problems that need my attention. Your instincts were right. That meanie pulling strings from the shadows is none other than a Sat Pramod.
Who else would want to kick a Ha's head like a ball?
So, I need to get back and finish my job.
Investigating a Lord Ravager sounds like a job you don't come back from.
Yep. Yep.
Therefore, it also pays very well.
Then here's hoping you live long enough to collect your payment.
We should like. It's not. It's so sweet.
Every time, when it's just the two of us, you go quiet.
You know what I'm going to say. The seabird's flown off.
Mike is really just kind of... Why is the mic being like this? Alright. Is that a little better? Because I don't know why it's fading now. You know what? The mic is just having personality today. I don't know why. But it's a little... Mic has personality. I don't know. I literally haven't even touched it.
It's time for us to go too.
Yeah, the mic needs to fix its attitude. You're not wrong on that. Oh! An interesting place for Yao Guang to end up.
The terror slumbering at the heart of Planarcadia is Ouroboros.
After the swarm disaster, the Veracity vanished, never to appear again for more than 700 Amber eras. Their last rumored sighting was 500 years ago.
History fictionologists claim that Ouroboros lies in wait at the edge of the cosmos, guarded by their children, awaiting the day of their return.
I've heard that story before, but it wasn't about the edge of the cosmos. It was Pier Point. They say that the preservation is nothing more than a facade, and the IPC is, in truth, a cult devoted to the Veracity.
Yeah, this purple place is where the Power Rangers were eaten. Because we actually ended up here before. Somehow, I don't even... We ended up here. And we ate... And the Power Rangers were eaten, except for one of them. Mr. Chompers brought out Big Chompers, and Big Chompers ate the Power Rangers.
Organic life has quite the imagination. They've said other things, too. That Louis Fleming seeks to ascend as the Eon of Wealth. That the Council of Mundanites are mere hounds of Dr. Primitive. That the Marketing Development Department colludes with the destruction, turning a blind eye to the spread of Stellarons. Such rumors are endless. I believe the General should be able to tell which are true and which are not.
Also, yes. Characters do have different, outfits is, I guess, the way to put it. That's if they change shape. They can change outfits, and they can change, like, elemental ability. Like, for example, like, Silverwolf is more of the element of nihility. And, that's one elemental path, I guess we'll call it. And then when she's in her other form, she's using the power of imagination. Two very different elements that she can use, and in both ways she looks very different. So like the way that you saw her is her usual way she appears, and that's when she's using the power of the nihility. But when she's using the power of imagination, like she is, you know, her hair's much longer. She's still short, so that still stays, but you know, she has a tail. You know, she fights completely differently, so yeah.
I've never heard the last one, so let's assume it's the only one that's true.
By the way, this is pretty similar to what Big Chompers looks like, to be honest. Personally, this looks almost identical to Big Chompers when Mr. Chompers lets him out.
Such terrible breath. Once this Leviathan awakens, the Arcadia's destruction would be all but instantaneous.
For now, this remains conjecture. The sealed remains appear to be a husk that Ouroboros once shed.
Why it's here, and how it's connected to the elation, remain unknown. Yet even a fragmented remnant of an Eon is a threat that can't be ignored. The calamity of the Leviathan must not be allowed to re-emerge in this world.
Naturally. That is why I'm here. And it's about time for the two Nameless to arrive. Oh, you're just on time.
Yes.
General Yao Guang, as instructed, warding talismans have been placed at over a dozen sites across Planarcadia.
My thanks. It was Mr. Yang's talent of creation out of nothing that allowed us to reproduce dozens of plumes and complete the deployment with such speed. Now, with Yin and Yang aligned, and all four aspects in place, as long as we set up the last formation core, the Decalight reflection barrier will be complete.
Using the divine eye of the Spiritus to weave a giant web, one that ensnares countless possible futures. General, have you truly made up your mind?
Though Shuhu has been eradicated, the signs of doom have not faded. On the contrary, they grow ever clearer.
And someone's still gonna die, is my guess. That was one of your original readings.
After much consideration, the source can only be this restless corpse.
One crisis is yet to pass, and another is already upon us. The Arcadia's ley lines were already riddled with scars, and now even the ancient tree's seal is starting to loosen. While Evanesia is asleep, someone must take up her duty to guard this place.
But defending isn't the way of the hunt. If you don't want to become the prey, you must become the hunter.
General, do you intend to go on the offensive and suppress the remains of the Veracity?
How could I? The Joy Seeker could barely confine that husk using the Abundance's ambrosial arbor as its cage. I'm not that arrogant as to place myself alongside the gods. I'm not here to guard against an Eon, but against a lesser menace. Lord Ravager Asat Pramod. This barrier is prepared for him.
Okay.
Asat Pramod has been meddling with the game from the shadows. His intentions unclear. We know little about him or the Veracity. By chance, however, a friendly citizen has provided us with intel.
Ouroboros' remains are in Ahatopia, aren't they?
I don't know how this lady knows so much, but she does.
Silence is an answer in itself. I've seen that reaction too many times.
I'm not surprised that you were the first to discover it. You were in the Torn Scroll too. The probability of you noticing was 24%.
That's a little low, don't you think? I'd put it at well over 90.
What I don't understand is this. There were countless ways to verify your hypothesis, yet you chose the most unconventional one.
So, like, so far, Chiba has been, like, on her side for things, but, like, kind of recently, like, now I'm getting a little bit sus in how she knows things. Like, she helped us in the beginning, and, you know, like, that was appreciated. Now I'm wondering.
You bypassed security and broke into the building to confront me in person. What is your objective?
This is no confrontation. It's a warning, Madame Pearl. I'm a security officer, and there is only one reason I'm here. While everyone else is fixated on the Phantasmoon games, only the Department of Aberration Defense is watching other places.
Like the location where the new Herald of Death case was closed?
Correct. The incident involved 4 Daybreak warriors, 3 nameless, 1 detective, and 1 officer. But just moments ago, a 10th set of footprints appeared at the scene.
After the investigation, We learned that the traces were left deliberately. A blatant provocation.
The Lord Ravager bent on destroying the Elation came uninvited. Make no mistake. Planarcadia is a stage he chose with care, and drawing the Abundance into the fray was hardly a whim.
Our top priority is to dispose of Shuhu's flesh properly to prevent it from falling into the wrong hands and causing another calamity.
That said, we cannot afford to ignore Asat Pramad's next move.
This giant web is prepared for that very purpose. Once the entire planet is folded into the divination's trajectory, under the gaze of the Omnitia, all possibilities will be laid bare.
Got a free feather.
When that time comes, he won't wish to leave any footprints behind.
One final question. Why did the Lord Ravager choose to visit this place? Does he have an ulterior motive? Or is this merely some twisted joke?
That question should be left to the professionals. Don't forget, we have a detective who can't seem to rest. Let's hope the accumulation of variables can tip the scales in our favor.
Alright, we're going to Mr. Trump.
And so, the people set out, and the gondola, bound for distant lands, set sail. At the end of the world, the Elation once again declared war upon the Veracity. Frail little humans! Ouroboros split their mouth wide open! Whoever can fill my whole mouth with but a single thing shall receive a reward. My tongue. The fool known as the Shepherd captured a comet, but it wasn't even enough to fill the gap between the Veracity's teeth. The bartender Braji opened the wine cellar, but they only grew drowsy, drifting off to sleep. And en route, he crept up to the Veracity's ear and told them a corny joke. The Veracity pondered it for 10 amber eras, then burst into laughter at their own amusement. En route spread his hands and said, "See? I filled your mouth with laughter."
Then what happened?
Then the Veracity said, "Are you kidding me?" And with that, they opened their gaping maw and tore en route to pieces.
What kind of nonsense is that?
Those are the facts, my inquisitive auditor. If you want to hear more stories, you're welcome to discuss with your classmates.
Okay.
We came here to investigate the Veracity and Asat Pramod, but all we got were stories that only a 3-year-old would believe.
What happens?
Rumors don't just appear out of thin air. It's just a matter of how much truth you think they hold.
But yes, that is a garbage can telling story.
At least 90% of that was made up.
Sometimes that last 10% is all you need. Plenty of bystanders around. Let's hear what they have to say.
All right. Once we push R, we got things. Okay. Let's go see Mr. Bald. Whoops, that was the wrong button. Okay.
You two acting about the Veracity? You thinking about walking that path?
Not me personally.
Walk the path of Veracity? Do I need to eat everything in sight?
You got it. Kids always dream big. Some are bulldozers, some are monsters.
Good there, bro.
And I am Ouroboros. Yeah, and the man.
Personally, I thought this guy was gonna attack me.
Ugh, can you talk normal? Stop gulping for air.
I swore to become a veracity past rider. I eat everything. Tasty, nasty, anything I could chew. Finally, I pinched my nose and swallowed loose mouth, and they looked at me.
Who?
Ouroboros.
Nah. Ah. Very regrettable.
Enough already.
I'm telling you, it was all bluffing. The fools didn't lose. Poor Root and Dorothy, when the veracity wasn't looking, roll up their skin like a grape, snatch it up and poke it. Then poof, there we're gone. Even Comic-Con Collective don't got a veracity card. I already filed a formal complaint with the organizers.
Oh. Alright.
You should be putting this much effort into your studies.
Interesting. Alright. Who we got next? You.
They say a dull pen beats a sharp memory. My memory's dull, and my pen's not much better.
Alright.
Then you must have a lot of stationery.
A kindred spirit. Miss, it seems you're one of us as well. I've met far too many fools who can't even read. Oddly enough, those of us who truly love learning are the rare ones.
Yeah, apparently for that guy, eating food is a study. Very interesting. What do you want?
Interested in studying the knowledge of the laughter? I have a reference book here. You can have it.
I'm just gonna scroll through this kind of slowly. That's a lot to read.
This feels completely made up. But, thanks anyway.
Oh, please. Thank the seniors. To compile this book, they offended every Eon they possibly could, and narrowly escaped death at the hands of each and every one of them. As for me, I'm just the one who keeps the books circulating.
Hey?
Hey, friends! How was your first day of school?
Let's see, is there anybody else?
Here to pick you up after class.
Alright, yep. Really is just Sparksy left.
Where were you just now? You opened the door for us and just disappeared. Don't tell me you're up to something again.
He's Sparksy, March. Always up to something.
Still doubting me? You're breaking Sparkskull's heart here. That whole foolish thing. I took on every emoji in the tavern by myself, fought them all the way to the end of the world, and even won my mask down to nothing. But honestly, this place runs on rumors. Aha is being chased by the veracity. Aha chases the veracity. We won't get anywhere following stories like this.
Oh.
Let's go through what we know so far. Ooh. Yeah, it's a complete mess.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, after a bit of thought, Lady Sparksy came up with a brilliant idea. I borrowed a nifty little gadget from a friend.
Oh.
The unreal Sparks and Spark! No idea how it works, but apparently this light bulb makes you smarter the moment you put it on.
Okay.
Does this friend know you borrowed it?
Can I solve the mystery? I mean, personally, I'm pretty sure Asheville has something to do with this mystery because Mr. Chomper certainly looks a lot like Ouroboros. Not gonna lie, if you see big chompers, that's what he looks like.
Supramod has a gun to our heads, and this is what you're worried about? He'll find out one day. Well then, I'll go first.
It, doesn't look very reliable. Are you sure about this?
No worries. If anything goes wrong, the friend in my head will protect me.
Okay.
Doesn't seem to have any effect.
No, it's working perfectly. I get it now. All of it. No need to dance around.
I feel like her eyes look a little bit more dead than they're supposed to.
Our enemy is a Lord Ravager. There's only one question we need answered. How does Asat Pramod plan to destroy Elation?
Correction. The effect is very obvious.
Judging by Nanook's habit of picking Lord Ravagers, I wouldn't be surprised if Asat Pramod was once a masked fool, and therefore knows Aha's weakness. The Arcadia is like a microcosm of eons and paths. People indulge themselves in fabricated happiness, unable to pull themselves away from it. Many have expressed their concerns. This isn't elation. Aha is playing with fire.
A classic social realist deduction. Old-fashioned. Ooh, but effective. We're closing in on the truth.
Yes. The answer is all but revealed. You are Asat Pramod, Sparksy.
Sure.
Do you have evidence? Of course. The truth is so simple that everyone overlooked it. The evidence is, you were the first person I met when I got off the express.
Oh boy.
If I am Asat Pramod, would you and Grey Hair have been able to walk out of the school alive?
I mean, she is not wrong, yeah.
Yeah, fair point. Just take that thing off already. That's weird. I thought I was on the right track. Let me give you a lesson. Deduction isn't about people skills. It's about smart tricks and flawless logic.
We're gonna put it on Mr. Chompers or no Mr. Chompers?
Watch and learn. Sparkle, master of the classic whodunit, has entered the chat.
Okay.
You changed your clothes just for this? First of all, Ouroboros likes to eat. Secondly, whatever they eat disappears completely.
Yep.
Therefore, veracity is also a form of destruction. This is the classic mystery of one culprit, two identities. The one trying to kill Elation is... the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramod, played by the Veracity! What am I even saying?
Yeah?
Classic whodunit. This is more like a classic Who's the Dummy.
Ah, I get it now. All this thing does is make wild guesses sound reasonable. So far, that's the most accurate piece of information we've gotten.
No need to be so serious, Detective. Why don't you show us what you've got?
Oh boy.
By the way, what type of detective are you?
Me? I'm the tough guy type. I don't waste time on useless details. I aim straight at the heart of the problem. You're not wrong. Asat Pramod is Nanook's weapon to assassinate Aha. Whatever his plan may be, the target doesn't change. Remember, as far as humanity knows, there are only 3 ways an Eon can fall.
A broader path engulfs a narrower one. Divine warfare between eons. And the third one. What was it again?
Forcing an Eon to turn away from their own path.
Whichever it is, none of it sounds remotely connected to Planarcadia. So, what makes you so certain Asat Pramod is here on business, not on vacation?
Because we folks just dug up one heck of a treasure from underground. And in the stories tied to them, we've unearthed more than a few names worth paying attention to.
We got more notes. Okay. I'm just gonna pick a random one.
Him? He caused trouble in Gotham City a few days ago. Pearl threw him into prison.
I know. I was the one who caught him.
This random person.
Baraji? Forget it! He's good behind the bar, but slippery as an eel. Ask him to work for Nanook, and he'd run away on the spot.
The former bartender of the tavern, everyone knows him. Couldn't be him. Right.
Oh.
He's the one I can't stop thinking about. Stories change every time, but they all circle back to the same logic. En route defeated the Veracity by some means.
You're right. Then who is this en route? Do you know him? En route.
Oh, Sampo's back. Doing Sampo.
Of course she does! Everyone in the tavern knows that name. Long ago, its owner grew tired of jokes, cast aside his mask, and walked away. Some say he became a mourning actor. Others say he jumped into IX's black hole. But none of that matters. What truly matters is that you have my unreal Sparks and Spark.
I knew it.
Give it back, give it back! That's a big order my client wants immediately.
What do you mean, give it back? It just wandered off, and I happened to find it on the way, so I brought it home. You want it? Here, take it now.
Absolutely not. Wait, right now? This doesn't sound like you at all.
No. If it's a no, it's a no. Guess I'll keep it. Bye-bye.
And there she goes.
Get back here!
Sir, do you need to hire a private detective?
Hey!
Can you catch her for me?
Of course. I'll have that thing returned to you safe and sound in half a day. But, in exchange, I'd like you to elaborate a bit more on what you were saying.
Oh, so that's why you're here. Now, old Sempo's intel isn't cheap. Waiving the fee won't quite cut it, will it?
Name your price. Put it on Pearl's tab.
Oh my.
Ha! Just kidding. Money talks boring. Besides, the Astral Express and I go way back. Oh, and I wouldn't scam you two. The en route you're looking for lives up to the name. There's nowhere he can't reach. Only places he hasn't been yet. He's the gold standard of the masked fools. He only shows up where he's least welcome. A mourning actor's stage, a friend's wedding, even inside the Veracity's mouth. All for the sake of a good laugh. Oh.
That lines up. Sounds like the origin of the legend. So, he's a friend of yours?
Honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if it is Sampo.
Not a chance! Back when old Sempo was still a kid. En route was already a name in the history books.
Oh, maybe not.
He left the tavern during the Second Prosperity. They say after hearing 30 trillion jokes, he never laughed again. Before he left, En route said one thing that, at the time, no one cared about. Elation has been dead for a long time.
Where did he go after he left the tavern?
The tavern has 10,000 mouths, all telling different stories. All I know is this. He said he was headed for the true world's end, and then he vanished without a trace.
How do you know all this?
Oh, I've been around long enough to have my own channels. Just trust old Sempo. And about catching Sparksy?
Leave it to me. I keep my word.
All right. There goes Sampo. Oh. Grab a water real quick. Hydrate. Alright. Hydration is important. But you always gotta hydrate. Make sure you hydrate, people. There we go. Now, water bottle is properly closed. That's spilling everywhere. That wouldn't be good at all. Alright.
Ah, see? You only need that 10% of the story to be true.
The last thing he said was really scary.
So many unanswered questions about en route. He has to be tied to Asat Pramod somehow.
Wonder if he's gonna be where I'm gonna be ending up at. Maybe he will.
But our leads at the tavern have run their course. Let's go pay a visit to another expert next.
Hmm?
Oh. Speak of the devil.
Ah.
Yes, and Joe General could have arranged something like this, I suppose.
Yes.
I'm surprised as well. You've only just left Amphorius, and already you've managed to draw the attention of another Lord Ravager.
Yep. Somehow.
Miss Ron May? And Miss Ting Yoon?
We're here by General Yao Guang's request. It seems we arrived just in time.
Yes.
At first, I only came because the Shenzhou extended an invitation, and it seemed impolite to refuse. Now that I'm here, I see it was well worth the trip.
Yes, Ting Yoon. Yeah, she's like probably one of my favorite character designs in the game, to be honest. Ting Yoon is actually... She has an interesting story. She technically dies, and resurrects into the form you see now. So yeah.
So, let me get to the point. Ouroboros has long been dead. Their death was merely buried beneath layers of secrecy.
Hardly surprising. They disappeared after the swarm disaster, and there are many different opinions on where they went. The Intelligentsia Guild claims the Veracity ate their fill and entered hibernation. I don't buy it. Those scholars are fond of post-meal naps themselves. Likely just projecting their own habits.
You seem surprisingly calm, which makes sense. After all, the shadow in your right hand is evidence as well.
Yes, big chompers.
Why don't you tell everyone what happened to the Galaxy Rangers back on Von Walk?
Von Walk?
Sprightly Von Walk. I've heard there's a particular phenomenon that occurs on that rainforest planet. Plants multiply and grow and are then harvested like wild grass. A cycle repeating every few decades. Almost identical to the Phantom Moon games.
I didn't even think about that.
But how are the two connected? When you hear plants and growth, shouldn't that make you think of abundance? Huh. Wait.
It seems you figured it out. By coincidence, abundance is another thing the two worlds have in common. When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences, Mr. Ashvale. No. Leader of the Rangers, Mr. La Mancha. Perhaps you could explain this to our nameless friend?
Back on Von Walk, I'd already long since stopped being a ranger.
Hello, I see you in chat. How are you doing? We are currently playing Honkai Star Rail. I got my brain broke for a second there. And we are currently trying to figure out what is going on.
Your conjecture is basically correct, Miss Ron May. You're not the only genius to take life as a subject of study. By the time I arrived, the atavistic experiment was already approaching its final phase. Dr. Primitive had set his sights on an ancient leviathan. Beneath Von Walk's surface, there also lay the remains of the Veracity.
The Veracity is in several places then, is what it sounds like.
You stopped him.
The Rangers stopped him. Back then, Mr. N was still human.
Oh. I didn't even think Mr. N was not. I thought Mr. N was always what he was. I didn't even know he was a human at one point. I'm glad you're doing okay. Yeah, we're just doing a chill stream today. And yeah, chilling. How am I doing? I'm doing great. Been enjoying myself, and yeah. We're just learning all about the Veracity today. Veracity is a scary thing. Not something you want to mess with. That will make your day very un-okay. So don't do that. Maybe the Veracity was cut into pieces? It's very possible, to be honest. But there are certain things that kind of similar to God Remains from Genshin Impact. It's a little similar to that. Like, it almost sounds like it's a situation similar to that as of right now.
Now, deep beneath Ahatopia, another corpse of the Leviathan lies buried.
Yes, and we saw that one. That's where the Power Rangers got eaten. So what is the Veracity? I mean, for what it sounds like, it's an Eon of some sort. My favorite character in this game, hands down, it's gotta be Fei Xiao. I love Fei Xiao. She is so cool. And the fact that she can, you know, not only is she both Foxian and Borisan, but she can, you know, pretty much deal with any weapon you give her. And the amount of confidence she has with everything she deals with, it's just, she's so cool. I'd say probably my second and third favorite characters are honestly Robin and Hyacinth. I feel like they're maybe not as interesting, but yeah, those are my top 3 favorite characters in this game. I loved Robin the first time I saw Robin, and I think that she's a really cool character. And then I honestly did not expect to like Hyacinth as much as I did. But yeah, Oh, Clara, yes. Clara's a great character. She was probably my first main in the game, to be honest, was Clara. And she's still scary, by the way. I don't have her out as often. Sometimes I bring her out for fun, but she is scary. Like, she ults and, you know, she gets hit, or anybody in the team gets hit, like, that's it for them. Like, just one shots. Kind of amazing, to be honest.
If I'm not mistaken, there are countless other worlds carrying out the same ritual. Aha sealed Ouroboros' body among the stars, suppressed it with abundance, siphoned the power of the Path of Veracity, and called it a game.
Yeah, Sparksy is fun. Sparksy and Sparkle are fun. It was a little hard for me to kind of get into Sparkle's character at first. But kind of when Sparksy joined the story, I kind of understood Sparkle a little bit more. Rappa is just a fun character altogether. I love the colors they give her and all the art that they've made for her, and I think her story is pretty darn interesting as well. You know, considering the situation she was in. But yeah, no, I think they do a pretty darn good job with all the characters in this game, explaining their stories and whatnot. And interestingly enough, if you do not know, Rod May is a little bit of a villain to some degree. If you don't know her, she's done some things she probably should not have done, but you know, she's working on our side on this, so we're good.
This is what people call the Phantasmoon games.
Uh-huh. Why would they do such a thing?
You may remember, the Express once delivered a Leviathan's carcass to me. That wasn't the only one in my collection. By arranging remains from different eras in sequence, I discovered something rather intriguing. At a certain moment over 1,000 Amber eras ago, just as Akivili began traveling in pursuit of their ideal, all creations of the Veracity lost the same organ. Their taste buds.
That is a little interesting, yes.
What does that imply?
The purpose of consumption changed. Be they spawns, depth crawlers, or void song whales, their genetic markers encoding gustatory organs vanished entirely. Creatures walking the path of veracity became nothing more than biological black holes, consuming without discrimination.
Sparkle's on like 4 of your teams. Like, it's funny because I have Sparkle, and you know, at first I had her to help out with Sparksy when Sparksy just came out. But other than that, like, because I don't have Finon and I don't have Fancy Don Hung, like, I haven't had like a huge need for Sparkle specifically, but like, I still have fun with her when I do bring her out. And I also remember when Sparkle was calling Sunday Chicken Wing Boy. I thought that was actually kind of hilarious, not gonna lie. Funny enough, when I was at a convention, I saw an artist make art about that. And I thought it was hilarious. I mean, granted, to some degree, Sunday does kind of ask for it. He has attitude. And with that attitude, you know, Sparkle's gonna mess with that. That's what she does.
This was not natural evolution. Through the simulated universe, I identified the point of divergence in history. A concept had disappeared from the path of veracity. Consider this. What do taste buds provide?
I mean, they give us one of our senses, which is kind of important.
Yummy flavors?
Precisely. Savoring something's aftertaste is an act of elation.
Oh, that's an interesting way to look at that. I wouldn't have even thought that.
So Aha stole the original Prima Mobile of the Veracity?
Huh.
The simulated universe proves nothing on its own, but the primal desires of life have always been entangled.
Think of it as my intuition. The conflict between the eons of elation and veracity stretches all the way back to primordial times.
How many people know about this?
There used to be 2. I only told Yuqing to. Now, there are 5. After this, I can't be sure.
Exploit the old conflict between Aha and Ouroboros to ignite a divine war, or allow intersecting paths to devour one another. Of the 3 known ways to kill an Eon, the Arcadia fulfills at least 2. Now who still thinks Asap Brahmat is here on vacation?
He's not here on vacation.
But you still haven't explained where it came from.
Ah, big chompers, I think is what she's talking about.
Oh, you mean the shadow?
Yeah, big chompers.
It has nothing to do with Funmark.
Sure about that, because big chompers looks quite similar.
Oh?
Ah, so you use Sparkle, Archer, Clara, Zelie, Facial. You refuse to pull for Robin? Yeah. I mean, like, I use Robin all the time. Is it because she sings too much? I know that sometimes because anytime you, like, use her ult, which is what makes everyone scary, you hear the same song, like, over and over and over and over again. I can understand that if that's what it is about Robin, because sometimes even I have to take her out of my team and be like, alright. I need to cleanse my ears of her singing. I love her singing, but sometimes a lot of singing going on of the same song. Or is it because she's overrated? Because a lot of people, I mean, she's Robin. Yes? Is it because she's Robin and she sings a little too much? I'm guessing that's what you mean by yes.
Call it a twist of fate. This isn't my first encounter with the Astral Express, nor my first time dealing with a Lord Ravager. When my home was destroyed by Zulo, I had a brief encounter with a former navigator.
No. I don't listen to the same song 200 times in a row. The only person that I think I would probably do that for is Skrillex, to be honest. I like Skrillex, and I like the song, what's it called? Let me pull it up. For some reason, my brain is, like, blanking. It's, like, the only song that I've listened to, like, way too many times, and I'm still not sick of it somehow. Doesn't make a whole lot of sense, but you know what? Sometimes songs are a little bit magical. Ah, Scary Monsters and Nice Sprites. That's the only song I can listen to and not get tired of it. It's just, I don't know why. It's just a very satisfying song to me. Robin doesn't have that magicalness for me. Love her, but the music. I mean, she technically has like 2 songs in this game, and when she ults, it's not the other song. She doesn't flip flop between the 2 songs because the one song is for a boss. And the only time you hear that song is if you're going against Big Boss Chicken Man. Otherwise, you're not going to hear her sing that other song. It's always going to be the same one. Ah, you needed to hear her sing for a few seconds. Yes. I probably have already achieved that, but she's out all the time. Until I get tired of her. Does that make sense? Yes.
A navigator of the Express?
I mean, it sounds like this is from a time when Himiko is maybe not there.
Yes. Starseer, I see. He'd already retired by then.
That's the first I've heard of this man.
He was the one who told me about the Shadow. According to IC, it was one of many remnants left behind when the Express first carved paths along the edges of the cosmos.
Alright, so Big Chompers is a piece of this, whatever that is.
I led the Rangers to suppress the Shadow, and devised the plan to assassinate Zulu. But I never learned why it was there in the first place.
Don't you find it strange, Mr. Ashvale?
Strange?
When coincidences pile up, they cease to be coincidences. Like an experiment with results that are too perfect, it's enough to send a chill down your spine. If you don't mind, let's walk through the whole thing once more.
Alright.
Earlier, what did you two uncover in the tavern?
Someone suspected to be a Sot Pramod knew about the Veracity secret. Before disappearing, he said he was headed for the end of the world.
And then? Who did he say the Shadow belonged to?
A former navigator. The Shadow was a remnant left behind when he charted the cosmos.
If the world's end isn't the tavern, then where is it?
I don't know if anyone can answer that question. Not even Akivilli.
Would it be... Oh.
Wait. Don't tell me.
I mean, I feel like it might be going where I'm going.
En route only goes where he isn't welcome. After leaving the tavern, he went to the Astral Express.
Okay.
The detective game is over.
Is he Himiko? I know there's a whole thing with Himiko. I just don't know the full history and what that would be. Oh. We got lots of boxes and lines here. Oh, okay. Everything is in black and white except for Mr. Chompers.
I have to say, not many people can make me change my plans.
These guys look Christmas themed to me. And I don't think they're supposed to be Christmas themed.
Whether in the past or present, you've always been one of them.
So, it is you.
You know how it is, kid.
Oh, floating mask man.
I've always enjoyed arriving uninvited.
My favorite 4-star, even though we're in the middle of seeing Big Christmas Men and a floating mask, my favorite 4-star, by far, has got to be Serval. Not only have I met the voice actor of Serval, I just think she is such a cool character. With her being, you know, very artistic with music, but then also being very, like, logical and technical with how she's able to deal with machines and literally create an electric guitar. I think that's just so cool about her. And the fact that, you know, she pretty much gets along with everybody. And everyone gets along with her. And funny enough, she was the first ever character I pulled in Honkai Star Rail. I had no idea who she was. I was in the Herta space station. I pulled her. I'm like, I don't know who this is, but I like her. And she's great. Anyways, back to Christmas Men and Floating Mask Man. What's going on here? Well, never mind. We don't got any more Christmas Men and Floating Mask Man.
Pearl said she would arrange a ferry to pick us up at the Seafeld City dock. The place we're going to holds clues about Graphia. Really?
Please validate your own
Let's see.
before boarding and be a model passenger. We wish
On this way. We're just gonna go. Got all kinds of people to see here. Oh, want that. Okay, never mind. I'm gonna run to the pole instead. Like that. Run. No more Christmas for us. Yes, unfortunately. There's no more Christmas.
It is an honor to
well, shall I say, be of service to you again. To be honest, when Madame Pearl invited you to visit the Perlux Tower, I was supposed to be your guide. I ended up being replaced by a total fraud.
Okay, I wouldn't say she's a total fraud. We got to meet Nilux. We haven't seen her in a while, but she's around.
My name is Feld. By order of Madame Pearl, I will be escorting you to your destination.
You missed Old Welts, VA? Funny enough, like, I stopped playing Star Rail for a bit, and then I came back. And I think it was around that time when Welts VA got, like, replaced. Like, I don't know much about Welts' old VA. Like, even though I meet a lot of voice actors for fun, I never met his. Like, yeah. Like, I don't know. It's an interesting situation that I don't know really much anything about. Yeah, and Nilux, I am hoping she's gonna be playable. I think she is. I think she's really cool, and I want to see what they do with her. We got Silly Mustache Man. All right, Mr. Feld.
You are too kind. I followed the battle in Seafeld City very closely. Serving a hero such as yourself is a true privilege. I assume Madame Pearl has already briefed you on our destination?
Yep. Sort of. We're here.
I see.
Yeah.
It so happens that Madame Pearl is tied up with an unforeseen event, so allow me to brief you in her stead. The destination of our boat journey is a hotel known as Inkford Hermitage. It is situated at the end of a Dovebrook tributary that ultimately flows into the sea. It is one of the points where the world in Canvas intersects with reality.
Alright. And Graphia lived here? Is that what's going on?
Yes, to be precise. She lived there 1,000 years ago. Legend says the miraculous
there she
of
is!
the mortal world happened there. Would Madame Pearl, a die-hard fan, pass up a sacred site like that?
There she is! It's been a while since we've seen her. And it's you again.
Word is that Madame Pearl just flicked her wrist, signed a check with an astronomical figure, and bought the whole plot of land. She also snatched up every single piece of Graphia's lost works she could find without bothering to verify their authenticity.
See, hope it's a nice hotel. At least 3 stars. I guess we're gonna find out when we get there. You see how good the hotel is? You think Serval's pretty cool too? Your friends still has Serval medal and look down. Oh wow, that's really cool. Yeah, I remember Nikador. When I first did Nikador, like, he was difficult for me as well. I remember that. I had to come up with a really weird team to go against Nikador. But I'm proud that you brought Serval with. I haven't touched my Serval in a while, so I probably have to go back in and update and rebuild her, to be honest. But I can confirm Serval's voice actor is so nice. And one of the things that she said was if anybody made Serval's guitar by hand, she would love to see it. She loves seeing cosplayers, you know, cosplaying the characters that she's voiced. And I thought that was super cool. Because I brought up that Serval is actually one of my dream cosplays to do. Because I just think she's such a cool character. But yeah. You think he was... Yeah. Clara got me through quite a bit of, what's it called? Amphorius. Because she just one-shot people. So, like, you know. Like, my Clara, I would say, is definitely a bit slow, but just one-shots them. So, like, I don't remember my exact team that I used for Nikador at the time. Pretty sure Fei Xiao was there, because I pretty much went through the entire story with Fei Xiao. She also just one-shots people when, with the correct team members, she just one-shots. But Yeah. It might be because of Clara. I built Clara and then I got her light cone, and after that she was just horrifying. Oh. Yeah, you think Clara is cute, like she's adorable, but she will scare you. So is this close to the end of this arc in the story? Do you mean Amphorius, or do you mean like this is a whole different arc right here? This is the story of Planarcadia. Amphorius was a whole other region. It took them a year to get through the whole story of Amphorius. It was a complicated story as well. A lot of lore in that one.
It really does let you do whatever you want.
Oh, Iron Tomb was difficult. Like, even, like, today, like, when I had to farm things for, I guess it technically wasn't Iron Tomb specifically. It was one of the other bosses, maybe. I had to come up with a weird team, which none of the characters were the correct elements, except for Trebios. And just one-shot them. But yeah, no, I remember Iron Tomb. That one was a difficult battle for me as well. I somehow got through it the first time. But, like, barely. Like, really barely.
That's not even the half of it. I don't know where her obsession comes from, but she's dead set on the idea that Graphia is still alive. If she gets even a whiff of anything remotely related to Graphia, she's got her people on it at the snap of a finger.
She's the biggest Graphia fan.
But all they could find were Imagine knockoffs. Random, pretty redheads based on nothing but imagination. I bet her reaction went something like this. Objective. Locate the original. Error. Detecting excessive quantity of low-quality merchandise.
You! I remember you! You're that fraudster from Perlux Tower!
Oh boy.
Perlux Tower? I've never set foot in that place in my life.
Oh, I know it's you! I've seen the footage. You're wearing the exact same outfit.
Oh, a slip up in an otherwise perfect plan. Relax. Your job is safe this time.
Cut it out, you scoundrel! You can't talk your way out of this. Who exactly are you?
Maybe I should do it. This is the author of the Fluffy.
This is the author of Fluffy Across the Blue. Blurry QR Colt.
Huh. Is that so?
Less angry now?
My apologies. How rude of me. Miss Colt, it's an honor to finally see the face behind the work. Please pardon my yelling. I didn't know.
And now you do. It's all good.
No worries, no worries.
Alright. Are you coming to Inkford as well?
Well, yes. Would you believe it if I said I was going on vacation?
I mean, I'd be glad if you'd come. I want to see you do more things.
Miss Blurry QR Colt, let's be clear. You are being transported under escort.
Oh. She's got security guards this time. Alright.
Your current credit balance is in the negative. Madame Pearl has offered you a lifeline by asking you to complete the next volume of the Fluffy.
Ah, alright. So she's here for reference and story. That makes sense.
This is not my fault. Remember Alloy King Pom Pom from Perlux Tower? I tried to put everything on Pearl's tab, but she found out and charged it back to me. Who knew a figurine could be so expensive? It cost me more than my entire savings.
You like... I mean... Yeah, I don't know if you completely have savings. Okay.
Hey, I pay for my own meals. Is that so shocking to you? Is it?
To some degree, it kind of is a little bit, but that's alright. You're still lovable.
So you're escorting her to, shall we say, an intensive creative retreat?
Correct. The objective is to deliver the manuscript and clear her debts. The estimated duration is 56 days.
Alloy Pom Pom? Yeah, there was a big, like, Pom Pom, like, robot thing. The Power Rangers took control of that before they got eaten. So, yeah, there was a whole thing in that experience with a giant pom-pom that basically I think is like a... How would I describe it? It's kind of like a Roomba looking thing. There's a smaller one that's like a Roomba looking thing, and then there's the big one Power Rangers took control of. We had that going on. We had Chompers being Michael Jackson. We had an entire amusement park. We had going down to the big purple void, and then we had the Power Rangers getting eaten by big Chompers. We had a lot going on in that period of time. But yes, we had a big robot pom-pom. Ah, you remember. Okay, yes. Yes, Nilux needs to fix some problems here with her debts.
Hear that? It's not a hotel. It's hell. Where you get whipped for not finishing your scripts on time.
I think that's more of a you problem, but yes, good luck with that. I mean, you're the Clara main.
The boat has arrived. When you're ready,
I would expect...
let's begin our journey to Ingford Hermitage. Please,
I would expect you...
mind your step as you board.
When this guy finishes talking, which now he is. But yes, I expect you to use your Clara. You are the Clara's main. That's what you would use. Ah, you used Rappa for Sparksy. I used Fei Shao and smacked her and she died. And that's how that went, and it was great. Oh, this is really pretty. Snow and everything? Didn't expect that where we're going would be snowy.
We have arrived. This is the snowy shore of the canvas world, Ingford Hermitage.
It's quite relaxing.
Are those Wispe floating on the water?
Look at how cute they're being.
Oh dear, there are so many Wispe. They are blocking the boat's route.
Yeah, we got more
Please
Christmas.
follow my lead.
I didn't even think about more Christmas until you just said that there was more Christmas. This is amazing. We're just getting in the Christmas mood. Alright. Yep, I figured I'd have to go down this. I know, you like the Imagine? They are really cute. Okay, so let's see. We gotta attack the ice with the bow that causes it to crack, and attacking again will shatter it. Okay. Okay, so we get speed. Alright. I'm gonna want that. This way. That way. This way. And over here. You hope she gets a buff? I do think that they probably won't give her one. Because she still can one-shot people pretty easily. Now, I do hope that maybe in the future we get to see Fei Shao more. And maybe she gets another form, like how a lot of characters do. Because Fei Shao can literally handle any weapon you hand her. She's got her dual gun, her dual gun blades. She's got... Oh, let's see. Okay. That's a cool little mechanic. Look at this. Oh god. Ooh. We're good. Okay, well, oh my god. But, as I was saying, yeah, I don't know if Fei Shao will.
Whew, a safe
At
docking.
least...
For a second, I thought we were going to hit an iceberg or something.
Like, I don't know if they will really... Like... how do I say it? Like, what I've seen with Fei Shao, because I use her all the time, like... You pair her with, like, Bronya or... Robin, and she is just a terror. Like, she doesn't play. Like, you build her right, and you give her the light cone. Like, I don't know. Like, she is pretty powerful still. Firefly, though, I think she does need a boost. Like, I think, you know, like, you don't see Firefly as much anymore, and she is such a, like, lovable and popular character. So I think, like, it's no question, I think Firefly will get a buff. And I think we'll see more of her. But, as I was saying, with Fei Xiao, like, think about it. In her quest, she was able to fire a bow. Like, it was no problem. She can deal with battle axes. She can deal with dual gun blades. Like, pretty much anything you throw at Fei Xiao, she seems to be able to handle. So I think it would be interesting for them to, at some point, like, give her another form, almost. See what they do with her. But, like, they'd have to do her right. As well as the other characters as well. But, yes, Firefly really needs it, I think. Because I feel like she should be used more and just isn't used as much as she should be used. And yes, we got our cubes. They've taken the ship. And they are happy. Look at how happy they are. Why are they surrounding us? Are they stranded here?
They probably sensed your wish power. You are the Phantas Moon game superstar, no?
I think people would disagree with that, but yeah.
Look, one's trying to hitch a ride on you.
Ah, I can adopt them. Did you get there? Let me adopt you.
Must have been when we came ashore. Oh, what a devoted fan.
Alright. What's next? What do we got?
Welcome to Inkford Hermitage.
We are here. Looks...
I was imagining a Benzai Tengoku style manor or something.
You want Rappa as well? I could see Rappa getting one as well. She's another character where I'm like, I don't personally have Rappa, but I feel like at some point they're gonna buff her up. She's gonna be good.
So you demolished your idol's old residence and replaced it with a luxury hotel.
Of course not. Benzai Tengoku vanished more than 1,000 years ago. The original structure is long lost to time. The IPC only chose this location because this is one of the weakest points between reality and the world in canvas. Many Imaginae are born every day, but just as many ancient lineages of Imaginae hide themselves away in the world in canvas once their wish power dry up, or as they grow weary of the mortal world. This is the final stop before they enter the world in canvas, and this is where they bid farewell to reality. They rest here, organize memories spanning centuries, and then pass beyond the point of no return. Rumor has it that Graphia's soul appears from time to time to guide these weary Imaginae on their path.
There's a sense of parting in the air. No wonder the soul of the mother of Imagenesis feels an attraction for a creator. This must be the finest well of inspiration.
Miss Colt, now that you're in this well too, you ought to make the most of it. Let's go. I'll lead the way.
Watching it. Oh. Oh, that, and I don't like you. That's not good. Grab that, and I'm gonna smack this. Oh, and pick this up. There we go. Got this. Let's go. Up. You heard that Asheville and Fei Xiao work together? I haven't personally tried it. I actually don't have Mr. Tompers.
Is that?
Ah, the golden tree in the distance. We call it Myriad Wish Grove.
Oh.
It's said that it shares the same lineage as the sacred trees on the floating island of Seafeld and the Phantas Moon courtyard.
Grab that. Yeah, so like, from what I understand with Firefly is she can only really be like good if you have the Dahlia and if you have Team U. Like, pretty much your entire team is just fire. Like I think that's, at least from what I've known from Firefly mains, that's how a lot of them build her. Yeah. Don't have the Dahlia. Yeah, if you don't have the Dahlia, like, she does struggle. But I have a friend who mains her, but she hasn't been on in a very long time. So I can't really confirm, like, how much Firefly struggles without the Dahlia. Which I find it so interesting that, oh man, her voice actor, the Dahlia's voice actor. Would not have expected her to voice a character like Dahlia. That I find very interesting. I think we're naming it now. Actually, I can't think of anything's name today. For whatever reason. My brain just doesn't want to do that. That is a cute... Doggo, we got, ooh, treasure chest. I need that. Okay. This way. Whoa, a lot more people in here than I expected.
We have arrived. The hotel staff will take over from here. I'll take my leave.
Alright, that.
Oh, it's freezing. It's cold enough for a typical snowstorm mansion murder mystery.
Honestly, I thought I'd be a bit more cold than you are, considering I have a...
Anyone here? Here. Hello? Hello?
You know that there's a lot of people here, right? It's not just us.
Honored guests, my apologies for the late welcome.
Little blue guy down there. Oh, look at the little guy.
No wonder it's so cold. It's an actual snow wispy. Hello there, little one.
Adorable.
I am the lobby manager, Casper. You have a very high body temperature. Please, try not to overheat the room.
Allow me to introduce myself. I am the popular comic artist, Blurry...
You wanna... Yeah. So you don't main Firefly, but she's your endgame character. That's a cool idea. Need to use Rappa more. You could probably figure out a good team with Rappa and Clara. Then you'd be really going at it. I know. I like Nihilix's silliness. Great.
The former comic artist, Miss Nihilux.
Wait, former? The current, right?
Oh, my true name is gone, just like that. Oh wait, did you say former?
Yeah, that's what I was just saying.
The big shots upstairs gave me a heads up. You are now an asset of Perlux Corp. You'll be staying here until you finish your next volume. Every guest in this hotel is an Imaginé with quite a history. That Arcadian over there? That's a former superhero.
Which one? Never heard of them.
Like their little outfit, really cute.
That one over there is one of the oldest strangelings. They're a former Kappa. These days, they work as the hot springs manager.
A Kappa? Didn't that lineage of Imaginé go extinct when the IPC first arrived?
There are still a few survivors that slipped through the net. As for Casper myself, I am a former frost giant.
But you're so little now.
Little Omi was once a tall, mighty, and majestic giant. Of course, that was back in the Cinder Age.
So you're basically an antique who knows a bunch of old secrets. What corner did they dig you out of?
From from a block of ice. It is sad how a giant block of ice melts into tiny pieces over time. I have forgotten the names of most of my friends. And I have not tasted a crispy, charred Void Ranger in a long, long while now.
Okay. So on the former Graphia?
Sightings of Lady Graphia are as common as the snowflakes here. Ever since the news spread that her soul would reside at the hotel, all those Imaginae who mimic her and the weirdos who insist they have a connection to her have flocked here.
That makes sense.
You see, they all claim they have some sort of connection to her, or hold some secret about her.
I bet they're just trying to scam people out of wish power and credits. Just like all those people who swear they're AHA.
You're not wrong. But whenever the higher-ups ask for a report, little old Casper here can always pad it out and hand over a long list of names.
Oh!
Nameless. Good luck with your inquiries. Bye now.
Hey, you have a nice day too. Right? We got all kinds of things to check out in here. Oh. With Nyla. Going on, Nyla.
So, you're here looking for Graphia's whereabouts on behalf of that Intellitron executive. I think it's unlikely that the mother of Imagenesis will see her.
And... have any ideas?
Normally, I'd suggest you play that little snow puff ball for info. That good luck with your inquiries line definitely had a subtext.
It's an AHA the Giant Moon. Yeah.
AHA basically is, in a way, yes. That's how I interpret it, at least.
She is, or they are the giant moon in the sky that watches everything.
But since you're asking for a bright idea, you must have heard that in a certain corner of the universe, there's a mysterious ritual that can summon historical figures to the present day. The Holy Grail War!
Oh, yeah, I remember.
I've been in one.
Oh, right! That was your big adventure in Penacony. Oh, how nice. I hope Planarcadia holds one too. Then I don't need to explain the method. First, we need a catalyst. Do you have Graphia's brush or palette? Doesn't look like it. No matter, Miss Cult has got you covered. We use ley line resonance. This hotel is built on Graphia's former home. It still has a connection to her, like that vibrant golden tree.
Yeah?
Wait, you aren't actually falling for this, are you?
Nope.
Well, do you think it'll work?
I was just kidding.
I feel like her voice actor would be a lot of fun, considering how fun Nihilux is. Like, I bet she has a blast voicing Nihilux.
Sorry. I was just trying to lift the mood. Oh, honestly, I'm a chronic deadline misser who can barely save her own skin. How am I supposed to help you?
I've heard enough. Break time is over, Miss Nihilux.
Oh, time for thing.
Now that you understand your situation, stop wasting time. Start drawing.
I just checked in, and I have to work already? I'm not some fully automated painting Mechatron. You do know that, right?
A Mechatron can run for hundreds of hours straight. You cannot. That's exactly why every second counts. Now right this second, start increasing your value as a quality asset.
Hey, wait! This is kidnapping! Little raccoon, help me!
Oh, there she goes. She was hauled away by the bodyguard. Nothing but her drawn-out cries for help echoing through the hall, with the
Nihilux
lobby.
has a point. If that Casper guy is a survivor from the Sindarth age, maybe he really does know something. Anyway, I'll start by asking around here.
Alright, here we go. Time to ask.
way? Alright, we're going this way. I also gotta grab this.
I heard
And off we go. Wrong one. Wait. Yep. This way. Ooh. Let's do it. This is a really nice hotel. Honestly, I just, like, the more I look at this, the more surprised I am by it. This is like a nice hot spring thing. I know she was taken away. We gotta see more of her. Do I smack this? Okay, I don't smack that. Now I know.
Casper? Are you there?
I mean, there's that Casper.
I'm not.
No, that means you are. Where are you? Why are you running? No reason to run. I have questions. Back here. Oh, there you are. See your little hat.
You found me, current nameless. I knew you'd come to ask about Lady Graphia. But if I tried too hard to remember things from such a long, long time ago, my soft, squishy head starts to throb. And then I start melting. Drip, drop, drip, drop. So much of my memory feels like it's shrouded in a blizzard and I can't see anything clearly. I'm sorry, but I don't think I can help you.
I mean, why don't we have a snowball fight? Maybe that'll trigger something. You never know.
A snowball fight? The game, the name, it feels so familiar. It feels like I had snowball fights every single day a long time ago. Shaping the snow into balls and flinging them at whatever strange intruders came barging in. Well then, come at me, Nameless. I'm a snowball fight veteran. I won't lose.
That's the spirit. That's what we're looking for. Alright.
The show begins.
Darn it, I pushed the wrong button again.
Well then.
Okay. We're doing this thingy. Hello, Casper. Oh. This way. Down and across. I would like to not get flashed. That would be appreciated. Oh god. Oh, never mind. Walked right into that. Bad. And go across. There we go. What's this one? Used to be. They would often invite others. Snowball fights, tossing out snowflakes. Other cool things. Don't need those. Ooh. Oh. And across. Do I break this? Am I able to break this? What happens when I break this? Oh! Nice place to be. And I got it. And I got that. Yeah, I thought the same thing. When he said Casper, I was thinking about the movie. It's been so long since I've seen Casper. I don't really remember the story of Casper all that well. How happy he sounds. Whoop. Oh. Down here. What? That's interesting. I'll have to check that out another time, see where that leads. I feel like there's something down there, though. Okay, we're going up. This way. Alright, Casper, you got anything for me? Ooh. Are you gonna drop them? Can't move. Oh no. Okay. So something like this? No. Do I have to go that way? Whoops, my bad. Oh, is it one of those things where I have to survive for a certain amount of time? That's what this is. Oh, of course, the thing that is not supposed to kill me is what's gonna kill me. Sorry, Casper. We go this way. Ah! And... you got the Casper DVD, but don't really watch it that much. I feel like I very vaguely remember it, but I don't, like, fully remember the entire story. But yeah. I think it's like one of the it's like one of the classics, isn't it?
Phew. Things from the Cinderth Age are still a bit blurry. But I definitely met Lady Graphia. I had snowball fights with her.
Oh, good. Remember what she was like? Was she fun?
She was a great painter who led us in snowball fights. She'd even paint portraits for everyone. Back then, when we wanted to see her, we'd go to her doorstep, light the ground lamps, and shout, "Snowball fight!" Then Lady Graphia would poke her head out of the window upstairs, unfurl the scroll, and whoosh! Slide right down into the snow. Then we'd have snowball fights against the Void Rangers together, under the giant moon. If we won, I got to swallow the Void Rangers whole. They were so crispy and tasty.
I'm wondering what the Void Rangers even are. Can you remember anything else?
There was someone else. Just thinking about them makes my blood boil.
Well, who would that be?
He was a snowball fight master. I remember one time, 8 of us teamed up to challenge him. But that guy knocked us all down with his snowballs like it was nothing. All from so far away. 6 of my friends were lying on the ground, feeling beat. Losing the game got everyone so down that no one uttered a word. As for me, I think I got hit right in the neck. I saw my own giant body thawed onto the ground, and my chin felt ice cold.
8 people? In the Phantasmoon games? Perhaps Snowball Fight is a euphemism for the Cinderth Age Wars?
Yeah, that would make sense, honestly.
So, in that round of the Phantasmoon games, Graphia must have fought a terrifyingly powerful opponent. It seems only she and Casper survived the fight.
Have you seen Graphia since?
I saw her once. Just once. By then, Ahatopia had already been transported into the canvas. It was so quiet and lonely. I couldn't find my other 6 friends, but I remembered where Lady Graphia lived. So, I went to her front door again, lit the ground lamps and shouted, "Snowball fight!" It felt like only a second had passed. Just the blink of an eye, yet somehow it also felt like forever. At last, I saw her drift out. She held me and cried, saying, "I'm sorry, and you've done well," over and over. It was just one lost game. We could have just won it back some other time, but That was the last I saw of her.
Thank you, Kat.
I only shared some memories of a snowball fight. If it helped you, Nameless, then I'm happy. That's about all Casper can remember. If you're still up for fun and games, come find me for another snowball fight sometime.
I was like, want to make sure we got through the story.
So, to summarize, Casper likes to light the ground lamps and call for her near Graphia's old home.
Oh, so Nilux is the same voice actor for Farina in Fusel and Genshin. Honestly, that doesn't surprise me. I mean, I think she had a lot of fun doing Farina as well, considering how, you know, Farina's nature, I guess, in a way. But yeah, that I think I actually saw a post about that and just completely forgot that she was Farina. She's really good at voice acting, though. Like, I would not be, like, considering just how loved Farina is, like, she did an amazing job on Farina. And now that she's Nilux and like, how fun Nilux is, I hope that when Nilux, if Nilux is playable, I'm pretty sure she will be, that she is a fun player. Fun character to play as, like, put it. Wow, yeah. That's wait. Without permission, but in the crisis like that, who cares about a few measly hotel men? Wait! I am stealing the lamp! In this case, once you're done with borrowing it, you can always play a couple rounds of snowball fights with Casper to make up for it. Alright, so I'm gonna be stealing... Wait, what was that? Oh, never mind, that one's okay. Knock this out.
Even next to such a lively hot spring hotel. Huh.
I
These
missed the
atonement
point.
statues all look like small animals.
That.
I should find a prominent spot for the ground lamps.
There. Okay. Oh, it's a little fox. That's cute.
These two little lamps don't look reliable at all. Oh, whatever. It's not like I have any other way.
Alright, snowball fight.
Please.
Who dares disturb my 1,000-year slumber?
Why do I feel like this is Nilux?
Not only will I refuse to grant you 3 wishes, I shall also lock you in my canvas to suffer in my stead!
Ah, you dead or alive? What are you?
Thanks for the
No,
invite.
you're just
I'm not
Nilux.
quite dead yet, but I don't feel alive either.
I know. Are the guards looking for you? Like, are they coming to get you?
I'm testing the deadline. I snuck out.
I can see that. You're right here.
This
Keep
mountain
going.
path is so quiet and secluded. Ooh, what a great spot for a night stroll. Listening to the calming sound of the springs. Who knows? Maybe my inspiration will flow again like these waters.
When Nilux comes out, you're gonna pull for her, yeah. I'm gonna do the same. I'm gonna try to get her because I think she's just such a fun character. Your inspiration is dry, but you're just missing deadlines certainly aren't.
I was hoping to find some inspiration out here. With those 2 goons breathing down my neck, anyone would hit a complete creative block. Look at this old stone statue! Ooh, doesn't it look like Himicat?
Yeah, it actually does. Well, I think it looks more like a fox, but yeah.
I just reached the real versus fake
Uh,
arc in
I
my comic.
think-
Let me pay my respects. Maybe Graphia will bless me with enlightenment.
Nilux, I think your friends are back. Alright? I don't think you're escaping.
Miss Colt, when did you sneak out?
Yeah.
That was fast.
Yes, it was.
I let my guard down for just 1 second, and corporate asset, I mean Miss Colt, escaped. Now that's scary.
No way are you running away and taking our jobs with you. Good thing this kind lady spotted where you were headed. Otherwise, you might have slipped away for real.
Let's go. Back to the room to finish your work.
She goes.
Not again, little raccoon.
I don't think I can help you in this one, Nyla, 'cause I really don't. Anyway, she is hauled away by 2 bodyguards, leaving only her drawn-out cries for help. Again.
Being an artist sure is grueling. I remember being held in a room and watched by 6 or 7 people, too. I wasn't allowed to leave until I finished painting either.
Seem to understand then. Oh. And why are you...
You're asking me? Weren't you the one searching so desperately for me?
Wait. I feel like it'd be harder to get to show up, but yeah. How you doing?
My name is Murata Graphia, guardian of the world in canvas. It is a pleasure to meet you, nameless of the Astral Express.
You're saying you are Graphia? Huh. She really does look a lot like Himiko.
You prove who you say you are? Make sure.
Child, you were the one who lit the ground lamps, were you not? If memory serves, that was the secret signal my old friends used to call for me. I simply answered the call, yet you doubt my identity. How strange.
I'm sorry, but a lot of people like to try to say that they're you and they're not.
Let me think. I believe I know why you've come to find me. The arbitrator of the Phantasmoon Games asked you to tell me that our old enemy, the Demon Lord from Beyond, has returned. Am I correct?
Know about it?
Since Ahatopia's in canvassing, Evanesia and I agreed to guard reality and the world in canvas separately, never to meet again. But over the past 1,000 years, I often hoped we might reunite in some way. Who would have thought, when word of her finally reached me again, there'd be no warm greetings, but instead only an impending crisis. You must have many questions.
Yeah. So what happened?
My, you certainly have a lot of questions. But before I enlighten you, during the Cinderth Age, that demon lord from beyond once took the form of a friend to infiltrate the Resistance, causing catastrophic casualties. I must confirm your identity, Nameless. Do you carry a token from Evanesia?
There is this.
She painted a supplicant's mask for you.
Yes. Isn't it pretty? I think it's pretty. Look at it. I mean, what do you think? You think it's a nice work of art? I like it.
The secrets you seek are many and tangled. Perhaps I should start by telling you a story.
Okay. For a time.
1,000 years ago, the legions of the demons from beyond descended upon Ahatopia, marking the beginning of the Cinderth Age. For the destruction, taking a life is easier than brushing aside a feather. Among the countless victims, a baby girl was saved by a painter from the brink of death. He took her in as his daughter and named her Graphia. To protect his daughter, the painter kept her confined to their home. While the fires of disaster swept across the land, Graphia lived in seclusion. Until one day, a falling star streaked across the dark sky, and a deafening roar shattered the silence of the wasteland. Unable to contain her curiosity, the young girl slipped out of the house to follow the sound.
That was maybe not a good idea.
Beneath the cold Phantas moon, a tower of infinity stood on the mountain range at the edge of the horizon. This tower had countless windows and rose section by section, slender and tall. More than an actual tower, it looked like a wounded iron dragon that had fallen to the earth.
Is that the origin of the Murata name?
Indeed. That tower, which stood only for a moment, was the crashed Astral Express. And Graphia's family name, Murata, came from the wondrous sight she saw. At the time, the wrecked train was surrounded by countless abominable monsters. Amidst these foul enemies, a few warriors in strange attire fought tirelessly. But they fell, one by one, unable to withstand the endless tide of monsters. It was only much later that Graphia understood that those who fought and died for Ahatopia shared a common name. The Nameless, who walked the path of the Trailblaze. That was the day that Graphia stepped into the mortal world. Her life as the mother of Imogenesis began. In a long, drawn-out war, fought at a severe disadvantage. She was forced to seek the aid of the Phantas Moon Games, attempting to use the mighty power of an Ionic ritual to lock the terrifying demon lord from beyond within a limited battlefield. This was also the first time in the history of the Phantas Moon Games that the 8 supplicants joined forces to confront a powerful enemy from beyond, the Lord Ravager, Asat Pramad.
Did she win?
She lost. Graphia did not win the Phantas Moon Games, nor did she manage to kill Asat Pramad.
Okay.
In the final days of the Cinderth Age, she gathered every ounce of wish power to paint the world into a scroll. Using herself as a nail to steady the canvas, she sealed the Lord Ravager outside.
So she made a seal capable of shutting out a Lord Ravager.
Yes. As long as the scroll still enshrouds reality, he won't be able to lay a finger on the Leviathan's remains buried deep within Ahatopia.
Okay.
The
Makes
story
sense.
is over. I have received Evanesia's message. I also have a token I'd like you to give her. Please, let us journey together to the other side.
Are we leaving right now?
So, are we leaving right now?
Where are we going?
No, there is no need to rush. You have a friend here who is lingering with a heart full of farewells.
You mean...
Blade.
Follow this path down to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove. You'll find many Wispe gathered there. When you are ready, choose a Wispe. Whisper Graphia's name and your wish to cross over to the other shore. Then release the Wispe into the river. When the time comes, I will bring the ferry to deliver you into the canvas.
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Understood.
Graphia vanished? How elusive.
Very magical. Can come and go as she pleases.
Anyway, I should head to the riverbank of Myriad Wish Grove first.
I don't have that much of the story left. Really? I mean, I feel like there's a whole lot more going on with Blade. Probably right, if you've already finished all of this already. No spoilers, by the way.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Oh, there he is! And our girl,
I've
Silver
heard
Wolf.
that in the same forest, giant trees will fight each other for nutrients. How about this? We just feed Shuhu to that tree in the courtyard. It would save us a long trip.
He is really trying to get him to not pass away.
say something.
I think he's saying nothing because he knows you're not gonna like what, and he also knows that you probably are.
Didn't know you were a forestry expert.
Thank you for not spoiling things.
I'm not joking. I'm serious.
Yeah, Blade is a quiet man. Unless he really has something he has to say.
If the Elwood absorbed another emanator of abundance, it would likely bring about an even greater catastrophe. Right now, there is no other option besides the Veracity Husk.
If the abundance grows too strong, the ambrosial arbor loses control, and the Arcadia is doomed. If the abundance is too weak, the husk spirals out of control, and the Arcadia is doomed just the same. It's called an Arcadia, but the whole thing is built on a razor's edge. Does that mean the essence of the elation is just dark humor?
You're afraid.
I'm not. I respect your choice.
Doesn't want him to. Cares.
Fine. You're right. I'm afraid. So what? You don't think I know what that Xianzhou person meant? 1 in 10 chance? There is no chance at all. Listen, I just can't stand by and watch one of my kin sacrifice himself.
Kin.
What else? Friend? Colleague? Playmate? The guy who carries my bags when we go shopping?
I suppose all of those fit.
Fit? How? Ugh. Sometimes I can't tell if you're actually dumb or just playing dumb.
I hear you. Just assume it's the former. Simpler that way. My mind is made up. You should understand. Misplaced emotions will only cause the mission to fail.
You really are just playing dumb.
Yep.
To be honest, I'm the same way. If I could see Firefly cured of her illness, Kafka finally finding the heart she's looking for, and that girl reclaiming her future, then I'd be willing to pick up that level 999 cartridge too, even if it means becoming nothing but a shadow of the Dark Zone.
Don't. At the TV tower, you already severely overspent your time. Don't touch that thing again. Besides, why are you telling me this? You should tell them yourself.
Look at him.
Because just like you, I'm a total, stuck-up softie. Happy now?
Feel better?
No. Unless you give me a sincere apology and a proper goodbye, we're not settled.
Cares so much about him.
Not settled. Is that right? Fair enough. Whether as Ying Xing or as Blade, my journey has reached its end.
By the way, if you didn't know, voice actor that voices Blade also voices Linny from Genshin Impact. Two very different characters. And yes, he's very nice too.
Verdict, I should say a proper goodbye to my kin.
Hello.
Who's there?
Just me. Me.
Next time, it'd be better if you didn't try to sneak up on us like that.
Honestly, I wasn't trying to sneak up on it, and yet it kind of happened.
I knew you would come.
So, I found a way into the world in Canvas.
I met the legendary Graphia. She told me a way to enter the world in canvas. If we simply chant her name and release a Wispe into the river, she'll come to ferry us.
A legend from 1,000 years ago. And she's actually still alive?
Yep. Very interesting, isn't it?
It really makes sense. After all, you two are practically the same age. Knowing that gives me a bit more hope that you can actually make it back.
Then let's begin.
Alright. Yep. One of these again. Going this way, right? Oh, I don't need to jump on them. Okay. Oh! Get the coin. Coin. I don't know what's in there, but that's there. Alright, I think I'm gonna need to go back this way. I need to do whatever's up there. Okay. Whoop.
Little one, I choose you.
Cool.
Everyone, let's go find Graphia!
I'll go.
Canvas, here I come!
That should do it. Right?
There we go.
I summon Graphia, mother of Imagenesis. May she come forth and deliver us into the world in canvas.
Yes.
No Wispe were harmed in the making of this operation.
Oh, wrong button. Down.
Graphia! Graphia! Everyone, into the world in canvas!
How odd. This time, the visitors actually know of my existence.
Here we go.
Strange. Why is the boat coming from downstream?
Hello. Here.
I heard your call, and have come by boat to guide you across. Greetings, travelers who seek to leave the mortal world behind. It is a pleasure to meet you. Oh? Not an Imagine, but someone here to settle the past and family members seeing them off?
Yep, you can call it that.
I guess so.
The power of abundance. What a nostalgic scent. There is something terrifying slumbering within you.
I've heard that something lies at the end of the world in canvas, with the power to suppress it. Will you show us the way?
Ah, I see. You are better informed than I thought. I understand. Time is of the essence. Please, step aboard.
Thank you.
Oh.
The mountains lie distant. The waters still. And snow settles. A fine moment to bring this weary life to its end.
Bring a weary life to its end. To my eyes, the power taking root within you is far from withering away.
Oh?
It's just a matter of time.
The journey downstream is long. As is custom, I must collect your past stories as fare. I shall use them to paint the path forward, which will guide us to the other side.
Oh, he's got all kinds of stories for you.
My past stories. I am not much of a storyteller.
There is no need to weave your thoughts into a complete story. A single memory, a single breath. These too are parts of your past. Only by letting go of the past can you truly set forth with an open heart. Is that not so?
Go ahead. Say something. I'm curious too.
Yeah. Alright. One.
Then, I shall begin with that lone island of Insumosu. It was a desolate wasteland, untouched and forgotten. Desolate, cold. The perfect place to lay the dead to rest. I planted rusted, broken blades in the wasteland as a mark of my departure. Little did I know that even after joining the Stellaron Hunters, I would find myself returning there time and again, bringing along a few new swords with me. Their owners, some of them sought my life, only to fall by my hand. Others simply wished to see me one last time, as their own lives flickered out. I was once a craftsman, and those swords, they were all my own creations. I raised those wordless monuments for my old friends, one by one, until they became a forest of broken blades. And what about me and my sword? When will it finally join them in that forest?
I will follow your words with my brush and paint the ideal end.
Wow.
Sword barrier.
That's really cool.
We've reached the shore you've been seeking.
What is this place?
This is the place you've been seeking, apparently.
This is the world in canvas. A mirror to your soul, blooming as your heart dictates. May this meadow be everything you wished for.
Superb artistry. And yet, I thought you would paint the desolation within me instead.
Desolation? I saw no desolation in your story. Instead, I found the lingering regrets of a master craftsman. The fire that tempers black steel and shapes 100 blades does not burn upon the forge or anvil. It burns within your heart. That spark within you has yet to fade. It is why this plane has chosen to bloom into flowers.
We've got no clue what you two are on about with all this cryptic talk.
This is like, yeah, pretty much any time there's a story within there in this Honkai Star Rail, it tends to be a bit long.
But you smiled just now, didn't you?
No, I didn't. We should go.
Alright, here we go. We're going.
He finally smiled. I'm
Yes.
actually the one who can't even smile. This sucks.
Alright. Let's go.
We have reached the end.
That blue maw. So, this is it.
Correct. Driven by the buried secrets of Ahatopia, you have come seeking liberation. And now, I have shown you the silhouette of the beast's maw. If you should find a way to get out, I ask that you swear to keep this secret.
My lips are sealed.
I will keep the secret. That blue maw, can it truly consume the abundance?
Only a beast of insatiable hunger can end a plague of eternal growth. I have stood watch in this realm for a millennium, beholding the eternal conflict where the veracity and the abundance remain locked in strife.
Hold on.
Oh, undying soul. The fate that awaits within those depths lies far beyond the reach of our conjecture.
Yeah, this is Graphia. She's elusive, but it's her. She's here. She's helping us. Yes, Graphia.
Perhaps you will vanish into nothingness in a mere heartbeat. Or perhaps you will endure a millennium of gnawing, constantly regenerating only to suffer once more, with liberation remaining an elusive dream.
Beneath that calm of yours, I can feel an old friend lingering. Agony.
This is the price I must bear for becoming one with the canvas.
You're telling me if he leaps, he has to stay down there and be torn apart for ages? I'm not okay with this. Yao Guang never said anything about this when we went over the plan.
I have lived for nearly a millennium. I stopped wishing for a swift end a long time ago. If the Leviathan does not consume me utterly, then I am still alive. And until that moment comes, I will pin Shuhu to the anvil and swing my hammer once, twice, and again, and again.
Is there really no other way?
Silverwolf, I was never one for sentiment. I'll only say this. In my past life as a smith, I made it a point to forge something for those friends I found tolerable. But ever since I joined the Stellaron Hunters...
Oh right, I get it. You want me to go back and take apart that box Kafka uses as a footrest, right?
What are you talking about?
You already took it apart?
A long time ago.
Okay.
Quite a few treasures in there. A master-crafted blade, a game controller, and a portable reactor.
That's the armor core, reforged from the remains of the Glamoth Queen.
Oh, and a cat-scratching post.
When did you find out about these items?
You? You mean we. We all found out. Think you hid it that well? Please, give me a break. We're a pro team, you know.
Just split it among yourselves. Consider it a keepsake.
Kafka should be the one saying this, but... You are the most perfect blade the Stellaron Hunters could ever have.
Just a broken blade. That is all.
Yes, he was a smith. Bladesmith. He is a smith, though, of all the smiths. He's part of the whole smith army of all the different smiths. Great. is. Both of them are pretty gentle. That.
You talk too much.
Oh. Okay, then give me attitude.
Before you go, you have something to say to her, too, right?
To me?
Don't take offense. It's just a few words.
You were telling me I was talking to.
Before joining the Stellaron Hunters, I once lost myself. Unable to see the future, yet unable to reclaim the past. Just like you when you were first reborn. Whether we chose this path, or were forced onto it. Leave no room for regret. And never deny the path you've traveled.
Okay. Understand.
Then, let it be. It's time.
Okay. Goes.
Do you still remember that passphrase?
Goes.
No need to step forward. Just recite it in your head.
3 of a kind.
2 pair.
Ace. Go. Farewell.
There he goes.
Let everything end. Or truly begin.
Oh, he looks like a flower.
In the final moments of your life, what will flicker through your mind? The devouring. Has it begun? How much time has passed? Sea of clouds. Ambrosial arbor. To think that with death so close, this is the scenery my dreams would conjure. My heartbeat. It's barely audible now. Shuhu. Are you still alive? Am I still alive?
Finally woke up, Yingxing?
Oh. Hello. While since I've...
Master. I am sorry. You have the wrong person. I am not Yingxing.
Huh. A lad your age, yet your head is more muddled than mine. You're talking nonsense in your sleep, boy. It has been ages since we last met. Tell me, have you let your craft go to waste? Your master wishes to see what you can do.
Very nice.
Not a sweet dream of toasts and laughter, nor a nightmare of clashing steel.
Tiny man appears. Yep. You don't see him often. When he does show up, it's usually important.
Instead, it is a dream of returning to the very beginning, to confess my sins before the master who taught me everything. Typical. This is a standard issue sword I forged for the Cloud Knights, back when I first began my training.
is...
Looking at it now, it is a crude piece of work.
Senior Frater, are you truly from a short-lived species?
Why do you ask?
I mean, no offense. I just wondered, why would you come all the way to this Yanzhou to learn the craft?
My home became a grazing ground for those boars and beasts. My parents, they're fertilizer. Unlike you, I won't live to see them wiped out. But my blades will. Look at this blade. Fresh from the forge today. I made it.
That is so cool!
Stop flattering me. This is just a standard issue sword for the Cloud Knights. According to the template, its name should be New Blade 01.
May blades live forever. Yes.
Senior Frater, how could you so thoughtlessly name your own creation? The very first assignment Elder Huayan gave his disciples is, what defines a blade? He always says a name carries the weapon's destiny.
Maybe Blade's blade is named Blade.
A lone cloud drifts. A crane departs the woods.
No.
Let's call it Departure, Junior Frater.
Senior Frater, I thought you'd go with Lone Cloud or Guiyun.
Okay. Oh, I can't run. Alright, so we're gonna be slowly walking.
Bai Hung. And that bow I forged for her.
We're just gonna walk, otherwise this is gonna take a long time.
Jing Yuan's Devastator Glaive. The weapon I promised to forge for him all those years ago.
That looks like...
Prosthetic arm and sword staff from Mr. La Mancha.
Yeah, Mr.
Works
Chompers.
created by my master and me.
Mr. Chompers. I recognize the one as Don Hung's.
Is not my work.
I don't know what that one is. That's an interesting blade.
A weapon given by Ying Xing to an old friend.
Yes.
Apprentice, come here.
Finally. Is the end in sight?
See. Not know.
I am here. Master.
Good. I have waited a long time for you.
You have seen every blade I have forged in this life.
Fine work. Somewhat flawed, perhaps, but their edge is undeniable. The marks of a true master.
Gazing upon the weapons I forged in days past, I can only feel a surge of endless regret. The hammer falls and cannot be undone, yet I have spent my life taking one wrong step after another. I betrayed my friends and broke my oaths. Even with these divine blades, I failed to protect those I held dear. My hands are stained with blood. I loathe the reflection it casts back from my blade.
Has lots of emotion. Very negative.
But what weighs heaviest on my soul is the debt I owe you, Master. In this life, I fear I will never have the chance to repay it.
Let it all out. You feel a bit lighter now, don't you? But isn't there one last piece you have yet to show me?
Yeah, they mentioned that sword back there that he didn't recognize. That's interesting.
It is yet to be named, has it not?
That is a mere scrap from the forging of Shard Sword. I hid it away, fearing it would bring shame upon our school. Master, how did you...
Can a mere boy keep secrets from his master? I entrusted General Yao Guang to bring it to you. Since the day you left, I have kept this blade hung in the hall, gazing upon it daily. That raw, youthful spirit within it, it burns to the touch.
The sword might be a little banged up. Let's remember, he's learning at the time. You can't become a master without making all kinds of interesting mistakes. And while he might see it as a mistake, clearly, his master does not see it as... He sees it as something... We all start somewhere. Exactly. Including Blade. He also started somewhere.
It is the same light that shone in your eyes the day you bowed to me. It is the keen edge of a craftsman.
I am but rusted scrap now. My light has long since faded. This is where I belong.
Like everyone is
buried.
That not completely not buried.
Crushed ore, old materials, rusted iron. As craftsmen, we spend our entire lives in such company. Waste not the bounty of the world, but perfect it through craft. To take what is useless, to take every failed scrap and forge it anew. Isn't that our very mission as craftsmen?
Even for a life that has reached its end. A life built on nothing but mistakes.
Wouldn't say that your life is a mistake.
As it is with the work of a craftsman, so it must be with the life of a craftsman. Do you still remember the question I once asked you? What defines a blade? The answer already lies within you. Go now, and forge it anew.
You can do it, Blade. I believe in you. Take it. Oh, I know it's painful.
Forge it anew. Interesting.
That's not good.
Now I wish more than anything that I could just live a bit longer. Ying himself said that back when he was nearing his end.
Oh.
Shoo.
You fought me all this time and leapt into the Leviathan's maw. Nothing more than a bit to drag me down with you. A pity, truly. For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. And now, I have come in answer to your prayer. Within the Leviathan's maw, I shall grant you 1,000 years of agony, as your flesh will be remade, only to be devoured again and again.
That's not good.
Is this not exactly what you call forge it anew? Poor child. You and the Cienjo citizens are always so short-sighted. Trapped in this waking dream called life, you cling to what is gone and tremble at the thought of being forgotten. Yet when I come to carve through your flesh and awaken your minds,
You were once a master craftsman. You should know best about the beauty of shaping. I can grant you the power of reshaping life and death. Bringing those you loved and lost back to life. Let your friends return to this world again and again.
Righting wrongs. You mean by carving out more walking husks like me? Things that crave an end they can never reach?
That is but a fleeting pang, a necessary tempering on the path to eternity. If you persist in spurning this gift, this maw shall become your prison for all time. Your body will churn for millennia, caught between being digested and reborn. Every inch of your flesh will remember the agony of being ground to pulp, until your very will dissolves into nothing, leaving only a hollow husk that can cry out my name.
Talks a lot. Does not stop talking.
Are you done talking?
This is quite dark, I know. Bro does not stop talking.
Do you truly believe that I am the only prisoner here, Shuhu? You are the one bound most tightly by your chains.
Oh look, good job, Blake. You're standing up for yourself.
For so long as a single soul in this vast world prays for abundance, I shall return to bestow my grace. You are nothing but an echo of them. A slave trapped within your mission of compassion. You mock our obsessions. You are Yao Shu's most pathetic prisoner.
Are you trying to provoke me?
No. I am pronouncing your sentence. I never dove into this abyss for the sake of a mutual end. I came for forging. As long as you cling to life, you must keep reshaping this body to fight back the gnawing from the veracity. And that struggle is exactly what I want. Let the maw of this Eon husk be the furnace. Let our undying flesh be the iron. And let death, 1,000 times over, be the hammer. Right here, I shall forge and recast you again and again. Not to destroy you, but to create a cage that can hold you prisoner for all eternity. And the thorns of this cage shall forever be aimed at that savior who branded you with your mission.
True smithing behavior. Yeah, you're not wrong. Certainly is true smithing behavior.
Are you ready to turn your vengeance against your god?
I see now. So, this is how you forge it anew. Very well. Let us see how this duel between the condemned unfolds. This forging within the furnace.
In the end, which of us shall forge the other into a blade?
Oh boy. Something magic about to happen? Oh. Himiko. Alright. What's going on in the Astral Express?
When reunited with family after a 15-year separation, 22% of organic life forms will weep and embrace, whereas 59% will exhibit indifference or outright rejection. Yet, choosing to conduct a covert investigation instead is entirely unheard of. You harbor suspicions regarding Mr. Ryusuke. Why is that, Miss Himiko?
Before Star Rail Fest began, I stopped by his office to look for the family's records on the Phantom Moon games. Out of concern, or perhaps curiosity, I leafed through his portfolio. The artwork was magnificent, with each piece serving as a microcosm of a different planet. That was when it suddenly dawned on me. 5 of the worlds he captured in these paintings are now gone.
Oh.
Lost to the fires of war waged by the Antimatter Legion.
So my suspicion, all those streams ago.
Alright then. No. At least we now know. It wasn't just me that was sus of.
Just as you suspected, Mr. Ryusuke's travels have been highly suspicious. In the year 1969 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled to the Delcor Ring to sculpt a statue for the Doctors of Chaos. 2 years later, the IPC received word that the last local resistance group had rejected all aid and launched a suicide charge against the Legion. Also, in 1984 of the Arcadian calendar, he traveled alone to the planet Goliath's Shepherd. After a century of resistance in the fires of war, the planet was officially declared dead 9 years later. Both incidents point back to a single culprit.
The Lord Ravager Asat Pramod.
However, there is also evidence suggesting that Mr. Ryusuke was still in Planarcadia when Asat Pramod appeared. Additionally, the IPC recovered a commission he received. It read, "Please carve a trace of our lasting glory, just before the world meets its destruction."
Oh. He accepted the commission, even though he knew the Legion had surrounded the planet?
Legends of the Graphia clan abound within Planarcadia. To this day, many believe the Weathering Curse is a scar seared into your very bloodline from Graphia's struggle against the Legion. Conjecture. Mr. Ryusuke was tracking the demon from beyond. He likely believed that finding him was the key to breaking the Graphia clan's curse.
Any other conjectures?
There is another possibility. Please forgive me if this sounds out of line.
I have a feeling it won't be.
There is a 52% probability that Mr. Ryusuke was being used by Asat Pramod.
Yeah, that doesn't surprise me.
He might have even chosen to work for him.
I'll have a word with him.
I'll leave it in your hands, Miss Himiko.
Dad? Do you have a minute to talk?
Oh boy.
I do. I'm 1000% free for you. Wow. What brings on this surprise call for your old man? I was worried you were too busy, so I didn't want to bother you these past few days. That foolish didn't hurt you, did she? Actually, what am I thinking? A mere herald of death is nothing to my Himiko. You probably handled her in no time. And that kid is something else too. I'm telling you, everyone at school is a huge fan of the Astral Express now.
15 years. The blood-stained games are finally over.
And this time everyone survived.
It's time we sat down and talked. Just as father and daughter.
Huh?
Yeah?
Am I dreaming? My little girl actually wants to have a real talk with her old man. Well, I don't care if I heard you wrong. I'm taking this to the bank. Praise the Astral Express. Praise Machiavelli. Give me 10 seconds. No, make it 8. You're
old man is on his way.
He sounds so happy, but he also is sus.
There's no need to rush like that.
Love you, kiddo.
I should have seen that coming.
Himiko, open up. It's your time.
Wow, okay, that was a little fast.
Himiko, come over. Tell me more about this.
I don't know why, he just looks so sus to me, standing there like that.
I originally planned for us to meet at the school, but since you're already here, let me show you around the Express.
Oh, I would love that. I was in such a rush last time. I really want to get a good look at the place where you spent the last 15 years. Who could have imagined it? The thing that connects this nearly infinite universe is not some distant godlike sheep, but a single express.
I have met many artists who dreamed of boarding the Express just to get a closer look at the legacy of trailblazing. So I am curious, how will the great artist Ryusuke evaluate it?
Me? Well, I'll give it my all.
I was only joking. There's no need to be so serious.
There's actually so much interesting stuff on this express.
Yeah.
This table is kind of different from the others, isn't it? I mean, they all look alike, but this one doesn't seem authentic.
A lot of old furniture was destroyed when the Express crashed. Pom-Pom and I spent quite some time picking the right replacements.
Ah, out with the old, in with the new, huh? Well, the Express has been running for years, so it's only natural to have to patch things up every now and then. You must have had a hard time keeping it running.
It's not that hard. I'm used to it.
Okay, interesting.
Just as I thought. The Astral Express looks amazing inside. These chandeliers.
Yeah.
The designer used the skeleton of a void song whale as a reference. They say it's been here since Dolly's days on the Express. It catches the eye of many people who board.
But the light seems a bit dim in here, doesn't it?
It's always been this way.
Oh, well. Have you tried swapping in a polarized conductor? Or rinsing the light units in an alkaline solution?
Are you an artist or an electrician, Dad?
I am just speaking from experience. Don't forget, your dad was once the one who set up all the lighting in those classrooms. Is it there? Oh, let me see.
What are you looking for?
It's bigger on the inside. Oh, the phonograph also has music from all sorts of worlds, just like the versions I've heard before. Oh, it's a shame I didn't get to see the legendary infinite ice cream machine.
The what now? Even I didn't know we had one of those.
Dad, you actually believe something like that exists? I thought only kids would fall for it.
A long time ago, such a thing did exist on the Express.
Oh, hi, Pom-Pom.
When the Express passed the desert planet Talon, Granholm left the machine there. Now, it has become a popsicle planet.
Conductor! Long time no see. Your fur looks a lot smoother than last time.
Really? Thank you very much.
Yeah, Pom-Pom knows everything. Kind of amazing, to be honest. She'll just come out of nowhere and just have all the information.
Hey, my daughter Himiko finally opened up to having a heart-to-heart with me.
What a special moment! Pom-Pom will leave you to it then. They say family is one of the most precious treasures. Pom-Pom believes we should cherish them.
See? I told you. This time, Dad wins. Oh, Himiko, you may be a fully capable navigator now, but sometimes experience still beats youth.
Aren't you tired of talking non-stop?
Are you actually worried about me? I am so touched.
Perfect. I'll make you some coffee.
Huh?
What?
Huh?
Coffee.
Ah, well, might as well swing by the meeting car to say hi to that, Intellitron buddy.
Yeah, Shush. That's his name. That was a little weird.
Pom-Pom finds Himiko's father very easygoing.
Himiko, come on. Let's walk together.
You were really eager. Oh my god, you're down there before I even came out of the door. Alright, dude.
Intellitron buddy. Long time no—
His name is Shush.
Rumor has it that the drinks in the World's End Tavern are all brewed from jokes. Since we are in Planarcadia, any single joke before a drink would be second to none. Since there is only a single joke, it is quite literally second to none. Mr. Ryusuke, the tension detected in your micro-expressions has increased by 33% since our last encounter.
Oh, nonsense. Himiko is brewing up a cup of coffee just for me. Is there anything in the world more wonderful than that?
Yeah, just not everyone likes Himiko's coffee, that's all. The warning.
A cup of hot coffee right before the end. This must be what they mean by life is short and bitter.
Huh. Well, now I see why they call you Shush. Well, since I'm still among the living, let me tell you a joke for a change. A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. Now one day, they ordered a drink from a service robot on the express and told it a joke.
A long time ago, there was a truly terrible nameless. They snuck aboard as a passenger, seeking a certain answer. I have retrieved the same joke from the archived logs. It is indexed under the title, An Unfunny Joke.
Ah, look at that. Just has gotcha.
But did you know, the first time the robot heard that joke, it laughed with pure joy.
Don't go filling Shush with nonsense. Its database is already enough of a mess.
Oh my gosh. You like Himiko's coffee? I've never tried it. I do not like coffee, interestingly enough. That's one of the few things I do not like is coffee. But if you like it and it makes you happy, then that is a good thing. That makes Himiko happy.
Dad, here's your coffee.
This cup is huge. Himiko, tell me, are you still holding a grudge against me?
What are you talking about? Now drink up while it's still hot.
Analyzing components. Results show coffee concentrate, Heldoran butterfly scales, a species of fish from a gas giant, trace amounts of iron particles, and various other unknown substances.
That sounds suspicious.
Mr. Shush, you must be exhausted after telling all those cool jokes. How about a nice hot cup of coffee to warm you up, huh?
My inspiration circuit is vibrating. My radar indicates that the conductor requires my immediate assistance. Good luck, Mr. Ryusuke.
He gazes at his cup of coffee with steely determined. Why can I not read? Determination, as the liquids swirling within were molten magma, the core of a planet.
Oh, Himiko, if I do not make it out of here, please deliver my resignation to Miss Dolly. Tell her I will not be coming in tomorrow, which is really no different from any other day.
Oh. Okay. Alright, he downs the coffee.
The coffee tastes like heaven.
Interesting reaction? Okay.
Oh, want another cup?
Oh, she will gladly make you another one.
Himiko, Miss Dolly told me that back when you were a school assistant, you used to bring a massive pot of coffee for everyone every single day. They still talk about it to this day. It would be selfish of me to keep this all for myself. I simply must bring some back for the other teachers to sample.
I am afraid it will be long cold by the time you get it to them. But as you said, it is time for us to head to the school. We must return to the source of all these tragedies and put an end to the blood-stained games.
Are you truly ready to say your goodbyes? We can stay a little longer if you like. We still have plenty of time.
We should go now. I have been ready for 15 years.
All right.
It has been 15 years. Those ghosts have been repeating their final day over and over, trapped inside the classroom you imaginated. Even if they are merely shadows of the past, they deserve to be set free.
Oh, you're right. Let us use one final goodbye to close the chapter on the Herald of Death incident.
Senior, you are back! We're all waiting for you.
Sorry I'm late, everyone.
It's okay. Thank you so much for coming.
Himiko, we don't have enough time for the lobby. Could you please use your amazing imagenesis skills to decorate the stage for us? I am begging you.
Mia, stop bothering Himiko all the time. If you and the others hadn't slacked off on the rooftop, we wouldn't be in this mess right now.
But the school anniversary is tomorrow. If I do not get this done, Ms. Dolly is going to skin me alive.
You should start by tidying up those ribbons. Once we are finished with the classroom, we will all come and give you a hand.
There we go.
Wait, did you hear that? It's him. He's back again.
Everyone, hide! Don't let them find us! Run, Senior! The Herald of Death is back!
Don't be afraid, Belle. I'm here. No more running away. We don't have to face any Herald of Death anymore.
Really?
When have I ever led you astray? Look, even the Dean has arrived. Let us run through the anniversary program one last time.
Right now? But we still have so much left to do. The decorations are nowhere near finished.
Oh, it is all right. We have plenty of time. This sunset will linger for a very long while. Just long enough for us to finish our celebration. I hereby declare that the Graphia Academy anniversary and the graduation ceremony of 1984 has officially begun. Since the other grades are not with us today, we shall keep the proceedings simple. According to our school motto, every student must truly understand their purpose before they depart from these grounds. Students, have you all discovered who you wish to become?
Why so serious? It's only a rehearsal. Well, in that case, I'm going to be an artist. And not just any artist. I will be even better than you, Senior.
I plan to study at the Intelligentsia Guild. I want to learn how to create even more interesting imaginae.
I want to study cinematography and become a director. I want to capture every single moment of happiness in the Arcadia.
I hope that in 10 or even 20 years, you will all still hold these dreams close to your hearts. And now, please welcome our distinguished graduate representative, Himiko, to the stage to offer her final blessing to the graduating class.
Our Senior is doing this? That doesn't happen a lot.
Himiko? Are you nervous? Relax. Give us a smile.
I do not know what to say on an occasion like this. All I know is that this is a comfort the living leave for themselves. But take that step forward. Go and embrace tomorrow. Become someone that the person you are today would be proud of. Congratulations to the class of 1984.
Senior, don't miss us too much.
Himiko, See you around.
Himiko, what's with the sad face? It's not like we'll never see each other again. Farewell.
Belle. Full wish. Mia. Safe travels, everyone. 15 years. The blood-stained games that altered the course of so many lives have finally come to an end.
If only I had not lost myself in my own grief. If only I had looked after that child properly. Well, perhaps everything would have been different. It was not only the Herald of Death that pushed her towards that abyss.
Full Wish said that it took Planarcadia 15 whole years to kill her. Will this world ever get better, Dad?
I don't know, but I'm willing to believe in it.
Dad, all these years, just what have you been doing?
Is that concern I hear in your voice?
If you say so.
After the blood-stained games, I traveled to many different worlds. Every time I set foot on a new planet, my thoughts always returned to you. Until one day, I happened to see news about the Astral Express. The person on that screen was so different from the daughter in my memories. I was afraid, to be sure. I did not want to disturb the life you had found. As long as I never saw you in person, I could keep telling myself that lie. My daughter had fulfilled her dreams to soar among the stars.
Von Walk, Owenly, New Londinium. Step by step, I made my way into the very bedtime stories you used to tell me.
Were they beautiful?
In this vast universe, nothing holds more beauty than the lands en route, yet to be reached. You may have been a poor excuse for a father, but even so, thank you for setting me on this trailblazing path.
Same here. Thank you for fighting so hard to be here alive. It's still early, huh? Let's have a walk around the campus. I have something very important to tell you. But it can wait.
Something very important?
No. Give me just a moment to gather my thoughts.
Alright. I think we're gonna have to do a part 10. This stream has gone for quite a while, and there's been a lot of stuff thrown at us. So I think a part 10 is in order. Thank you so much for watching the stream and coming to chat and hang out. And I should be streaming again next week. It's gonna also be Honkai Star Rail, which is gonna be part 10. So we're gonna be streaming that. During the time being, you know, check out my shorts or anything you'd like to check out that I've made or streamed or worked on or whatever. Everything. This story for sure is very interesting. It's taken interesting turns, and I think it's going to be cool to see what happens here to Blade, and I know something big happens to Himiko, so we're going to see what happens. Thank you so much for coming to the stream. We're going to pause and save. Apparently this is where I am, which is fine. But anyways, thank you so much. Have a good night. I will see you.